Let's watch
You're getting
it.
sued?
One of my credit cards that I haven't been able to settle on, they are threatening to take me to court. So I think
maybe
it's
be more
important-
responsible and not a complete
Would
dumbass.
you be more responsible?
Go f yourself. You're
Dog.
just a child.
I just think you need to shut the f up.
Yeah, but
That
your entire
I-
excuse that the banking system's a scam isn't what you. You swiped. You chose to. Much more valid.
Look at this. Oh my god, look at this shit, guys. Look at this shit, guys. Oh my god. Look, tell me that this is not the personification of the devil or some shit like that. Look at this, man. Oh, damn.
Supposed to do it. So
I
that's
just said
called personal
25 to
responsibility.
50% is their fault.
No, 100% is yours. This is not a question. We're not doing this. Kick her out. I'm done. I'm not filming. I just launched the brand new Hammer Elite app available on every major platform. To celebrate the app launch, I'm offering 30% off the annual plan in the month of June only. Plus, I have an exclusive offer just for
Whoa,
you. But
come on,
I only have
number.
1,000 available to purchase. You'll get lifetime
Wow,
access to
8,000.
the entire Hammer Elite catalog and my Hammer for Life
Lifetime
box
access.
packed with limited edition merch. Download
box
the
with
Hammer
things
Elite app by
inside.
using the link in the description or pinned comment down below. This is the best membership you'll ever join, and that's a promise.
Hi.
I find incredible the talent that Caleb has to keep bringing one worse guest than the other. Like he keeps like amazing me with how he can always bring a worse one than the previous.
Hey, I'm Raven. I'm 31. I'm from Denver, Colorado, and this is Financial Audit.
Thank you. This is
Thanks for coming over to Austin. What do you do in Denver for a living?
I do a couple things. I own my own business. I'm an esthetician, so I mainly do eyelash extensions. And then I have a side gig.
She says that she's an what? Esthetician? What?
So I
Esthetician. Okay.
mainly do eyelash extensions.
Look at this, that fucking cloth.
And then I have a side gig doing frosting over at
Oh God, she's a walking red flag. Oh
a
damn.
bakery.
Okay, so you can't like help with my skincare because that's what I thought esthetician was.
It is
You just
estheticians.
do eyelashes.
I mostly do eyelashes. It's my my scope of practice, but I of course do help people with skincare.
Women do eyelash shit, so I mean it works. People pay for that. I hope you're making money because Denver, expensive.
Very.
Not a cheap city by any means.
God, no.
So that second one sounds like a more stable source of income. Let's talk about that first. What do you make in that position? What did you say? You're like decorating cakes?
She's
I'm a
possessive
froster
problem.
at a bakery, so I don't
sure.
necessarily decorate. I literally just put frosting on cake.
Okay, I assume that's low paid because that's low skilled because everyone can do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you make?
$18 an hour.
Yeah, and in Denver, that's not going to stretch very much. How many hours a week are you frosting?
I do like 5 days a week, and I get like 30 hours doing that. So every paycheck,
Just for the people. I'm not clear on how they works, but I'm pretty sure she's a candidate. No. You're telling me no, guys, no. You're telling me that these people like it's a candidate to something like you're talking like politically speaking. No, please. Oh God, no, please tell me this is a lie. No, I cannot accept that. Like, you guys cannot start having like people like her like as a candidate. Like, you guys just can't. Like, you guys' country, or if that's true, if that is true, like. If that is true, like you guys' country are really look in lots like mine already, because you have no idea the types of people that we have, like that. They are not participating, by the way. They are already politicians. They some of them don't even know how to type their own names or what the fuck, you know? That's real crazy.
I get like $750 on
What's every
average.
paycheck? Every 2 weeks? Every week?
Yes, every 2 weeks.
$750?
Yeah.
$750 is $1,000. You're not gonna fuck $1,500. You're not surviving off of that. Please tell me this esthetician shit makes money because that's nothing.
I mean, it helps pay the bills. I assure you.
Well, it could help pay the bills making $5. It could help pay the bills making $5,000. How much does it actually help pay the bills? What do you make?
Total with both is $5,000 a month with my eyelash business.
Okay, so your eyelash business substantially makes more.
Yeah, I make about
not even close.
I make about $3,000 a month on doing eyelashes,
Okay,
and then
well, it brings you to like $4,500. But yeah,
well, I was doing that sucks. I was doing DoorDash.
$3,000 a month doing eyelashes. $3,000 a month doing eyelashes. Oh my god, man. Oh my god, man. No, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man. Damn, just with eyelashes and whatever else she does. I don't know what to say. Like, how I just don't know how people can spend so much money. Like, so, I mean, if she gets $3,000, like, doing this, like, but she's probably not the best, even the best one doing that. I wonder, I really wonder, how much, like, people out there are spending with this stuff. Like, it's real crazy.
For a minute, and then my car broke down, so that's a whole separate situation.
this esthetician thing, are you... So
Nah,
you
I
are your own
definitely
business,
not
right? You're not
paying
a
for
contractor,
this
you're not
stuff.
an employee.
No, I own my own little studio doing that, so...
So you're setting 30% aside for taxes. Okay,
in a
because
good
that's
world,
the thing.
yes.
Well, in the world where everyone pays their taxes, yes.
Well, I mean, I don't really have the money because, like, one of the credit cards
Yes, you
is trying
do.
to
You
sue
made
me.
$3,000. That's how you then set 30% aside for taxes. Fun fact, if you make $0, you're right. You have no money to set aside for taxes, but you wouldn't need to. But when you actually make money and you need to set aside money for taxes, yes, you do have the money because you made that money to set it aside.
When I owe as much as I do in bills.
Doesn't matter. The money came in is the money that needs to be set aside for taxes.
The
That
money
is
that
exactly
came
how you
in
do
is
it.
keeping my roof over my head. So yes, in theory, I should be setting aside 30% for taxes.
Yeah, until the IRS comes after you. They're the ones with the guns, by the way.
Paying payment plans on my current tax.
For your previous taxes. Previous, not future. Setting aside is for future, not previous.
Yeah, but I owe freaking $1,200.
So how long have you been doing this? You should be filing estimated quarterlies anyway. You'll get penalties for not.
Estimated quarterlies if I had the money to give them quarterly.
You
so
do
I
if you
take
set
the fine
aside
on
money
that.
for taxes.
You keep saying set aside. Like I have extra money to set aside.
You do because the only reason you would ever set aside money for taxes is because money came in or else you wouldn't have to set aside taxes.
Well,
so you objectively
when
do.
I
You just put 30% aside.
When I have crew credit cards that are one being paid off, the other one's trying to sue me. So I think it's more
maybe
important.
be more responsible and not a complete dumbass.
You be more responsible. Says the guy.
Oh, no. This is totally child behavior. Oh, no. You're not playing this one. No. You're gonna you be the one, bitch, that keeps repeating what the others say with baby voice. What the fuck? This is so childish.
Money, forgot where you came from. Like, money
where
just
I came
falls
from. Responsible is how I got where I got to.
You're always just over-explaining bullshit. You don't actually understand.
Is it over-explaining?
What? No, fuck you. Wait. She's the one with ear stabs. He's private and she's talking that. She doesn't. No. It's surreal. She's not saying that. She's not saying that to Calleb. No. Like, that clearly has probably a lot more money than her. And not just that he makes a lot more money than her, probably, but also he spends better than money than her. So, no, she's not telling her. She's not telling him this, though. Oh, my God.
Setting aside.
I really need a bigger card here. Oh, God, I really do. Now I miss Amber's bingo card now. I will talk with her after to not to I mean this true and like 3 a.m. here, so I'll contact her tomorrow for getting this. Oh my God, we need a bingo card. Come on.
Well, if you make money and you're supposed to set aside money for taxes, do that. That seems like an under-explain, if anything.
No, because it's like shit that I already bought. No, clearly.
Okay,
like,
but you're not doing it, so you're being irresponsible. That's why I said that word.
Sure. Sure. I guess it all happened from being irresponsible, sure. But you're saying, oh, you just set aside. I've already done the damage, so I do not have the 30%. I've been running my business for
already done the damage. You're doing
now.
the damage. If you're not setting it aside, you're doing the damage in the future. That's not damage that has been done. It is doing the damage now for future you in about a year.
In your head, it seems so much easier just to like, oh, it's making $3,000.
When money comes in, you set it aside. You have to pay taxes as it's not an option.
When money comes in, it goes to the bills. It's going to the tax.
But the IRS isn't a choice. A credit card is kind of more of a choice because it can go to collections.
Yeah, that's why taxes are called taxes, right?
The IRS is not
The
a
IRS
choice.
is getting paid. It's not like they're going to come knock down my door and arrest me.
I know, but you're putting yourself further and further in a hole because more and more is having to be due because you're getting penalties due to the not filing of the quarterly.
Yes, Drac and Ferret, I think you may need to get more Drac.
Yes, of course.
To not see
so you're making it even harder to do it in the future, which is just making them more money in the end, which isn't even being used effectively anyway.
Sure, but the hole already happened. So right this second,
No, it's not. You were digging right now. I don't think you understand that. And why do you talk like Kamala Harris? How do you sound like her? How do you
sound like Kamala? That is like the biggest insult.
We did it, Joe.
I've been called a lot of things, but never
sometimes,
Kamala.
not right now, but every once in a while you go into Kamala.
Now I don't even know how she talks. I don't listen to her. So now I'm gonna be super self-conscious that I'm
Racist?
talking.
I don't know. It comes out every once in a while. You hear it in your nasal when you don't like use your nose.
I hope Red Bull are paying like Calleb Hama for being do propaganda on his show.
At all. You're just like,
The nose is stuffed up clearly, on purpose. I got this big shit in there, so I'm so
who likes
sorry.
to believe?
Well, I have asthma, so I guess.
Oh, you're
I
really
just don't
helping
like
yourself.
To breathe.
Okay, so you said
So
900.
also, wait.
Oh,
You called me racist.
Yeah, why don't you control the show?
You called me. Yeah, well, I'm gonna. You asked. I'm here for me.
Yeah, I think I made a joke when you were talking about.
She has so many weird stuff on her body that I don't even know where to go with my mouth with. Like, do you guys know that I like to point the things out on the people while they are talking, when they have these very specific pattern recognition things on their bodies, but she has so much stuff that I don't even know where to travel with my mouth that's
Kamala,
crazy.
sure, but go ahead.
I'm the one that's racist.
Well,
I feel like you have like 2 black people that work here. How am I the racist
3,
one?
we've upgraded.
Son of a bitch, you got me there.
Yeah, plus like every Mexican ever invented.
Oh, I wasn't paying attention to how many Mexicans you have working here because I'm not the racist one.
Oh, I don't.
Wait, did you just say that? What? And I'm crazy?
No, I look in, I smell tacos, and I'm very happy. It's very good. The moment Mark jumped the wall, he ran to the studio. That's what happens every day. I collect a new one. It's great.
Are they on leashes? Are they free ranged? Are your Mexicans
Why are
on
you so
leashes?
racist?
Or are they free range?
Why are you so racist? I would never think like that. I would never be so pathetically anti-Mark.
You just said they crossed the border and ran right over.
Anti-Mark.
I feel like it's on the same par
I think
as
you're
the joke
hearing
I
things.
just made.
What joke are you talking about? You're talking about putting them in chains?
No, I asked you
dude.
if you put them on leashes. You can flip it all you want.
Yeah,
but
but
we
why is
know
that
what
in
I
your head, you
said.
freak? Okay.
Yeah, it's
So
really free.
$3,600 a month is actually what you.
And she actually likes it. It was like the reaction she had when she was called a freak was like as if she was receiving some kind of praise.
Make after you set $900 aside for taxes because you actually need to, and that's how we're going to budget in any responsible area. Someone messaged she can put me in a chain. I just don't know if that is Brandon, Lindsay, or Mark. It seems to be Mark. Mark wants you.
He
is actually into the he just gave a big face palm when you said you were taken. He's into the emo baddies. Wouldn't define as a baddie, but emo for sure.
People are wrong.
Come on, do you really think that means anything if a woman like this is taken? That does mean nothing. At least not my pattern recognition.
So it's okay.
Huh?
I said you're wrong for saying I'm not a baddie. Took me hours to do this makeup.
Flat. What is
Flat?
actually
I could
happening?
have gotten some fake titties, but I guess you don't like that. So it doesn't matter how big my titties are.
Why are you doing it for me?
She's
on the
she's
other side
ugly.
of the
Personality. Personality. She's ugly.
Homie, it's like you don't even listen. It's like, goddamn.
Okay. Amazing rebuttal. So what do you do? What is the issues that we are dealing with here? What is going on? Obviously, in taxes, obviously, like you said, I think I heard sued. You're getting sued?
Yeah.
What are you being sued?
One of my credit cards that I haven't been able to settle on, they are threatening to take me to court for it because
Fair
I have
enough.
not been
Get
able
their money.
to.
You didn't pay for it. You borrowed. Your fault.
That's fine. But they won't take the money that I could pay them every month. So instead, they just decided that they don't want any money at all and that they're going to try to take me to court.
Well, yeah, so they can get the money.
Yeah, but if I can't pay the money now, how does taking me to court get them money?
Well, court could have a variety of options. Who knows? Potentially payment plans, forcing you, maybe selling some kind of assets. Who
Well, I'm
even
already
knows? It
trying
depends.
to
The court
pay.
will determine.
Look, my lifestyle has been a little hectic, okay?
What's your lifestyle?
I mean, I guess you can kind of
Let's
tell.
talk
I love
about
getting
lifestyle.
tattoos. I don't want to stop
Oh,
getting
okay.
tattoos. I'm also fake
at some
goth. It's
point-
a little different.
You're what?
My knuckles say fake goth. I don't really call myself emo.
I don't give a what you call yourself.
What the fuck? She doesn't look emo. She doesn't look god. What the fuck?
So if we all
Labels are
see
She's an amalgamation of devilish things.
you,
All labels are bullshit. So.
sure, except you're clearly easy to label, but sure.
I mean, isn't everybody?
She looks retarded.
Yes, that's why
It's the most accurate
I'm
thing, probably.
labeling everyone constantly
Well-
with overly stereotypical things.
Oh,
So, yes.
If they take me to court, you said that there's things that could happen. I'll just
Potentially,
have to
I don't
file
know.
for bankruptcy
Stereotypical
because
thing.
I don't
Yeah,
have that
maybe.
money.
Maybe, but
Which
that's
is
also
something
a
I'm
court
very
process in general.
Oh, I know, and it's expensive and it's bullshit. And it's something I'm very much
Bullshit? What's
trying to,
bullshit?
as in just a lot of work, and it's just annoying. I'm not saying it's a bad
Yeah.
option for everybody, but it is something I'm trying to avoid. I do not want to do bankruptcy because I don't feel like I failed.
Then pay your debt. I don't know. You make money. Go get a
you
better
act like
job.
I'm not trying to pay my debt.
Maybe. I don't know. I don't think
mean,
you're
I'm
doing
gonna
very
see.
well with that
Nothing you
$18
heard
an
is
hour
normal.
thing. Maybe you should actually go get a better
They
job.
go by my schedule with the lashes. I have my
Yeah.
schedule open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And I let my
Okay, how
bitches
many
schedule.
hours a month are you doing lashes?
Like 30 to, like, I would say,
A
like,
week?
each week.
That's a week.
I would do, yeah, I'm trying to figure it out, bitch. Give me a second. Clearly numbers aren't my strong suit. So I would say at least 20 to 30 hours a week. And that's including me lashing. I do facial waxing. So I do a couple other things, and that also includes
And take
me
cappuccino
ordering,
breakfast.
getting lashes made.
What do you
There's a
mean?
lot more to the process.
Okay, well, you're making $30 an hour doing that. I do like that for what it's
She
worth.
broke somewhere
That's not a
between
bad
the code
wage.
stuff.
And
the
but it is very
demonetization.
difficult when people are not used to the W-2 system to set aside money for taxes properly, and obviously that has bitten you in the butt.
Yeah. I f***ed up the first year, and that kind of rolled everything when it came to...
When was that? When was your first year?
A couple years ago when I moved out of the studio I was in, it was like a regular lash job, and they were paying me like $12 an hour as a lead.
Well, that's fine.
No, as a lead
Well,
esthetician.
you chose to leave. I don't know.
I chose to leave
The market
because they weren't
demanded
paying
what the
enough.
market demanded. You clearly thought you could
As
make
an
more,
e-
and then you did. So
Yes,
it
yes.
worked.
But yeah, so I left. I opened my own studio, and that was about 3 years ago.
Oh, so you're making $30 an hour, but you have overhead.
Yeah, I pay for my studio
Shit.
Yeah, the
What's your studio cost?
$1,000 a month. And
Oh,
then-
for
yeah,
dick's sake. And then
That's
you have to
the
get the
cheapest.
supplies as well.
that's the cheapest in
That's
the
fine,
area.
but then you have to get supplies as well, correct?
Supplies. I'm a one person
what the
bitch.
fuck?
So
She's
when it comes to
doing-
ordering
She's
supplies,
out
that's
of
not
that
a
you need
lot.
supplies.
It absolutely changes it because I don't have to buy as much.
Okay, but you
So
have to
it's
get the
about-
lashes and shit, right?
Sometimes it's $50 a month, and
Slow
sometimes it's
motion?
$100 a
What
month.
you mean?
Let's
The
call it
amount
100.
that I
Let's
spend
call it
on
100. Let's
overhead.
call it 100, asshole.
No,
So-
yeah, no, I'm the asshole. It's like you don't even listen. Like, give me a second
what
to
am I
finish
saying?
what I'm saying.
But I already got to the conclusion of what.
Oh my god, look at her expression. She's definitely not normal. What the fuck is this that we watch?
What the information I needed is, though. I don't need you to continue rambling with your nasally ass voice.
Of course, I'm gonna ramble. What the point of
What the fuck is this?
me coming on and telling you all my shit if I'm not gonna be able to ramble?
Okay. So it's $25 or 25 hours a week on average. So now we've gotten down to $19 an hour. Which,
What the fuck is that period?
again, for many places, yes, pretty good. Denver, yeah, we can stretch it, sure. But when we get to Denver, and that's where we're going to be for a while, not the best career income I want you to be at. Because that's what it is after expenses.
Well, and it's not something that like that's my career. Like I plan on making the lashes and making that work and growing from that.
Well,
add
that's
more
fine,
shit.
but $19 an hour isn't going to get you there, especially when you can't pay off your debt. And that's what it's come down to before you set any money aside for taxes or anything, which, by the way, self-employment taxes having to pay both ends that employers have to take care of and whatnot. Usually, well, now you have to do your half and the employer's half. So it's so I don't know how you're going to be able to pay off the debt, get the risk from off over your head to be actually able to invest your time and energy into doing this. But I know your entire excuse to what you did to the production team. So you're just like, yeah, the banking system's a scam. Yeah, the banking system's a scam. Medical system's a scam, which I don't even know the context of that. I'm sure there will be. Banking system's a scam. Banking system's a scam. What do you mean? You chose to get a debt. You chose to spend on it.
Well,
banking system's a scam. Go f yourself. You're just a child.
And I do think that yes, I signed up for that. I did. But when when I'm on the app at 2 in the morning at a U.S. bank, and they just let me just ask for $15,000. They just gave me that for nothing. No background checks, no nothing.
You may have lied because it's usually based on payment history, and it's also based on what they have in a soft pull, and it also is based on what you say your income is. And many people say their income is more than it is when they ask for a credit limit increase.
No, that was my income then, and
they deemed you as being able to pay it.
I had them started at $5,000, and I get that that's what they do because they want to you. But then they kept raising, even though I had money on those cards.
Who cares? It's not.
But care clearly.
You wouldn't be needing to worry with that if you shouldn't have let it become like a debt beforehand. Like, of course, like the percentage that I'm sorry, the percentage that the bank will ask for each time you grow monstruously every single month. It's even worse in my country because in my country these bank taxes they're even like stupidly higher than they're actually there, and they are pretty much high already on you guys' country. So no, you shouldn't have you shouldn't be making debts because that's what happens. You still gain the same money. You still win the very same amount of money than before when you got yourself that debt, and but your debt within then keeps increasing because the money you earn doesn't increase further, but the debt keeps raising more and more, and it becomes an endless amount of money very soon. And soon enough, you will not be able to pay anymore. It doesn't matter actually what to do anymore. You will not be able to pay that.
Really?
What? It is not their fault that you went and spent to whatever they raised it to, though.
I just think you need to shut the f up, honestly. I'm trying to explain that they took...
Oh, what the hell? What's going on? What's she thinking inside her head? Like, she goes there with a lot of problems. The guy clearly knows what he's doing. Like, obviously, like, we know that. And she, like, in this very detrimental, stupid, horrible situation, like, she still tells him to shut the fuck up. Like, what the fuck are we seeing
took
here?
my 5, turned it into 10, and then turned those both into 15. So all of a sudden,
it is like the pole PC on the dog. Is that the dog PC on the urinating on the pole? You know, it's backwards.
I have $30,000 in credit. I'm not saying I didn't sign up for those.
You didn't
cards.
have to spend it, though.
No, but they just gave me.
So what's the issue if you don't spend it?
It makes you feel like you have money. That's their point. That's why they do it. It makes it feel like you
should not have credit cards.
Which
that means you're not a credit card. Handle
that one large.
Yes, if you are not able to handle a situation, don't put yourself in those situations.
I can be more educated in the future to eventually be able to get a credit card. I'm not disagreeing.
Yeah, but your entire excuse that the banking system's a scam isn't what you. You swiped. You chose to.
It's still.
What was that analogy? Is that a Brazilian figure of speech? Yes. Here it's called like o poste mijar no cachorro. O cachorro, the dog means cachorro, okay? pieces, I mean, it's urinating on the pole, like the dogs usually do that, right? So this is an inverse situation where the pole is pissing on the dog, is urinating on the dog instead. It's totally backwards. It's a very dystopian, like exquisite, weird, like uncommon and impossible situation, you know? It's totally, this is what means. It is an expression we have here.
I believe was maybe if it's only like 25%, 50%, they had a hand in me over.
So the banking system's a scam because they raised the limit on your cards?
Yeah, because
that's
they know
it. That's all we
Because they know
got.
you're gonna spend it, and they want you to, and they want you to own debt, and they want you to spend all that money.
Of course they do, but you still chose to do it. But there's much more valid.
Chose to do it. Like no shit, dog. You said that like 12 times. I did.
You
choose
still
to do
did,
it.
and you're blaming the system, not yourself.
I just
That's
said
called personal
25 to
responsibility.
50% is their fault.
No, 100% is yours.
No, they have that shit open that they just give
100%,
anybody. That's
yes.
bullshit. I spent it.
Not
sure,
anybody.
So
they don't
25
do
to
anybody.
50.
I have people on here that aren't getting those.
Well, I had good credit at the time. We
Yes,
had that happen.
exactly. So you were deemed a lower risk individual. Now you're likely not. Anyway.
Oh yeah, no one gonna give me shit right now.
And I know your boyfriend
What the fuck? God, no.
disagrees about your perspective on this.
Oh yeah.
You've been together for a while. Maybe there's marriage in the future, but not when he's with a.
We can clearly tell already that he's totally unhinged, right? I think everyone can tell that pretty much easily. Just look at her mouth expression more than everything when she's speaking, when she gets too much pissed off. You notice that her teeth like barely opens. It shows how much disgusted and pissed off she actually is with the situation. How much annoyed, like how much angry she is with that. You know, like you can really tell how much unhinged she is.
Who has no personal responsibility in her life. Is it a her? I'm not even sure. I bet you're they.
What does everyone think I'm a fucking lesbian?
What?
Everyone thinks I'm a lesbian.
Her?
Oh, I thought you said her as in the person I'm dating. Everyone thinks I'm a guy. And did you ask my pronouns?
Yes.
Jesus Christ, I'm a woman.
No one gives a fuck to your pronouns.
Sorry, I look like a woman. I get mad when people ask me my pronouns because I feel like I look like a woman.
I thought maybe you'd have like extra, curiosities and whatnot in the world of gender.
Not that I'm against that.
No, I said gender. I didn't say sex. I mean, maybe you're
No,
less.
I misheard that. I misheard that, and I apologize.
Are you sure I'm the one that doesn't listen?
At least I can admit that I misheard you.
Okay,
and
sure.
let you finish.
Very good. So you're with him.
God damn.
How much do you smoke?
Oh God, I wish. No, just
cigarettes.
Kidding. Is it the teeth?
Yes.
Yeah, that's always the teeth.
Yeah. What's up?
Why
are they
of
fucked?
Stains, cigarettes, wine, coffee, tea, all that.
Okay, I mean, I don't have like perfect teeth either, but like
it's I don't have the money to fix them. It's on the list.
Yeah, that's fine, but yeah, you really didn't you?
Yes, I did, and I don't have time
31.
This year is the fixing my brain year, and next year
you can wear like whitening strips, but either way, you probably can't afford that.
Fillings. So these are stains on fillings. You have to get them.
Those are
redone.
all fillings. Your entire teeth are fillings.
Pretty much.
That's kind of wild. Okay, so you got sent here from your boyfriend to introduce you to the show, into the application and all that good stuff.
Guys, I have to always ask you that, guys, this question. Can you guys fix her? Huh? Do you guys really think you can fix this thing? Huh? Can you guys fix this thing, huh? Would you dare try, huh?
Makes sense. So what the you guys vehemently disagree on, well, he doesn't like your perspective, essentially. On this. But yeah, you're not changing anything. Even in this conversation, you haven't been willing to take personal responsibility, so I'm not surprised.
And I'll get that. I get that a little bit. My
sent
boyfriend
you here because
definitely,
you guys were sitting down watching, and you said, "Oh,
I'm more surprised actually that she has a boyfriend.
I'm not as bad as these."
What kind of desperate man that person might actually be?
People.
Yes,
you are. Do you hear yourself yet?
And that's why I'm here. So I started watching this show, and it started making me feel better. And then I realized, of course, because some of the people on here still make me feel better.
You are that person.
That's why I'm here. Literally, no joke. I literally watched it. If you would just let me finish. At first,
I never let a woman finish, but go ahead and try.
We know. But after I was still
my
watching for a few
God.
months,
Oh my
that's when
God.
I realized I still had bad. I thought I was doing steps to get my
Crazy.
stuff better. And according to a year ago, I absolutely have. But after continuing to watch, I realized that I'm just as bad as these guys.
Oh, good. You figured it out. CalebHammer.com/apply, by the way. Feel free to come on. That was a plug. It wasn't a joke. We want
That was
applicants.
the point. It was like a dumb laugh. Can't even take a joke. Jesus Christ.
That's a joke? You making a noise is a joke? Wow. Me. Okay. This is brutal. You're obnoxious. Okay, so I'm glad he sent you here. I'm glad you realized you're as f***ed as everybody else. Why weren't you paying just your minimums before to at least allow them to not go to collections and everything before they did? And now with the lawsuit and everything, why weren't you at least just paying the minimums? What the f*** is wrong with you?
So I was, and then I signed up for National Debt Relief last year, and they told me to stop making those minimum payments. Because I needed to show hardship. So I had to stop doing all my card payments and that loan payment. So I did, for a second, feel like I had a little bit more money because I have my Wednesday. I like to go out with my friend and go antiquing.
What? You have
and
to? You
thrift
don't
shopping.
have to, though. You like to.
Yeah.
You are drowning debts, but you have to. You have to spend more with your friends, right? Of course, that helps a lot.
Debt now. Drowning in student loans with massive interest rates? I see it on the show all the time. People get a loan.
You guys know what? Like, of course, we watch Calleb Hammer to have fun with these very crazy, saying crazy people. But do they actually like? Come on, like, look at me. I have 20. I know exactly how not to draw in depths like them. So I wonder. I really wonder. Is actually that difficult for you to not end up in this situation? Look at me. I'm in a country where just to do the bureaucracy to declare the taxes is a way worse thing that they're actually paying than in a very much more like poor and difficult to live country in all kinds of senses. And I don't have debts. I don't freaking have debts. Like, why they do need to go on Calleb Hammer totally financially ruined and destroyed like that? I just don't understand that.
To advance their careers only to be left with sky-high interest rates and crazy minimums that leave their paycheck gutted. Maybe you've already gone to a normal lender to try to refinance your private student loans, and they looked at your less than perfect credit score and hung up the phone. Maybe part of you even thought, yeah, that tracks. I guess I'm stuck. Stop it. You don't deserve to be buried in a high-interest loan for the rest of your life because you hit a rough patch. The banks aren't rejecting you because you're a lost cause. They're rejecting you because you're not profitable enough for them at a manageable rate. That's where YRefi comes in. YRefi works specifically with borrowers who can't get refinancing through traditional lenders. It's their whole thing. They refinance private student loans so you're only paying interest between 0.1% and 5.99%, and they legally cannot charge you more than that. They'll even customize your payments to get you out of debt at a pace that works for you. And if you need a co-borrower release from your loan, they've got a program for that too. Plus, their team is in Phoenix, Arizona, so when you call them, you talk to a real person. It only takes 3 minutes to check your rates, and it doesn't impact your credit score. If you've been told no a million times, try YRefi. Head to YRefi.com/hammer. That is YREFY.com/hammer.
I make a lot of effort
YRefi78. That is 888 YRefi78. Break free from the high interest trap and get your finances under control once and for all. You suck with money, so you download a budgeting app. You start.
No. It's too much of an ad already.
So you use it, but private equity. No private file.
Was starting National Debt Relief after about 6 to 8 months, started taking on those debts to be able to consolidate. So I started paying them. It went from $1,200 a month to $500 a month. So there was another period where it did feel like I had a little bit more money. And yes, I was still indulging in my going out to the antique and the thrift stores.
Antique? What the f is this? Why are you so obsessed?
So antique stores now sell retro games and shit. Like, antique stores aren't even antique these days. They're trying to appeal to millennials and shit by putting Tamagotchis and shit in there.
Okay, well, are you actually willing to sacrifice some of the things that make you happy? That's the thing that we're thinking about through the end of this conversation.
Well, you know what?
Thrifting.
Your
wine. You mentioned wine.
I do enjoy
weed, I bet.
I do.
Stinky. Okay, there you are.
I did not smoke weed. It's illegal here. I do smell like cigarette, and I do apologize for that.
I said you're stinky. Yes. So
just trying to defend myself.
And that's what she said. Literally, that's what she said. We would trust her. I'm sorry, I'm not believing you. I'm not believing you that you only smoke cigarettes. I'm not believing you. Not with this skin. Not with this skin.
She's smoking stuff. Okay,
Yeah,
weed,
yes.
cigarettes,
Yes.
wine, thrifting.
We all
Are
have
you
our
willing-
vices.
Sure, we have vices. Not everyone's drains their entire budgets, though. Yours do. Those are all very expensive things. Thrifting's not cheap. Wine's not cheap. Cigarettes not
Thrifting's
cheap.
dude,
Weed's
I can
not
go
cheap.
into a thrift store and find a $2 Polly Pocket.
Okay,
That's a good
fine. Let's call
fucking-
that one. The other three
Yeah.
are cheap. Not cheap.
Depends on the antique store. Some stuff
No,
can
the
be cheap.
other three: cigarettes,
She
wine,
looks like she
weed,
breathes
not
lies,
cheap.
yeah.
I bought
What
box-
are you willing to sacrifice?
I buy boxed wine.
Are you willing
It's
to cut? Okay.
$17. It's cheap as shit.
For how often?
It's a $4 box, and I can get it to last 1 to 2 weeks. Weed, it's about $40 a week. So I
That
can.
shit
I
adds
can,
up.
So she said that she doesn't use weed, but she's aware of the price. Interesting, huh? Interesting.
See that?
Add that to cigarettes.
Well, and it's not.
Add cigarettes.
So, have you
Add
ever
cigarettes.
had an addiction?
That's not about that. We're talking the number right now, not
once-
the addiction.
like a pack a week.
I have an addiction to energy drinks. You guys know I stopped for some time, but I can never definitely stop.
Like a pack a week.
And how much does
I've
that
quit,
cost? That's
it's like
lower than many
$12. It's like
people.
12. Because I've quit like 12
So,
times.
well, then you've never quit.
Bullshit. You cannot take that away from me.
Are you smoking right now?
Yeah, because I'm.
Then I
my
don't.
carb-
Then shut the fuck up. So cigarettes,
Someone's never
even
had
if
an addiction.
a little cheap, huh?
Since someone's never had an addiction.
We all have our own little addictions, but no, nothing is as intense as nicotine with me. You're absolutely
Not just White Monster, like most of the Monster and some other brands as well.
correct. But it doesn't mean that other people haven't
Most of them. In fact, there are just a few that I don't like.
quit. You're not quitting. You haven't quit. You're not quitting. You are smoking now. A pack a week is kind of light in terms of the cigarette smokers, but that and with the weed and even with the box wine, it stacks, and it becomes even more expensive.
Yeah.
Are you willing to at least give up some stuff to make it the fuck out of debt
I just
and get to
don't-
a better place?
I want to get out of debt, but those are the things helping me cope. Life sucks, man.
Well, life doesn't have to suck. You can figure out good things you have.
Life doesn't
Apart-
have to
you-
suck.
You have a boyfriend of 10
That is the
years. There's
most
many
Oh, I
things.
see, I
And I
see.
love him. And
I
that is the
see
best
stud
part about my
muffin.
life.
Were you
Yeah.
going to say that's privilege that life doesn't
Makes
have to
sense.
suck?
Yes.
How?
I have to worry about.
It's like I say, like I don't pirate games because it's illegal. It's the same thing.
Not waking up in the morning because I have seizures.
Okay. That doesn't.
And that means that I have to go to the
How
hospital
does that
and get
equal
tests
life
done.
always sucks, though? Like people.
How does that mean it's done? I have to go to the hospital.
I'm sorry.
and
If
spend
life is
hundreds of
just.
thousands
I
of
don't
dollars
want to
on
advocate for it, but
treatments.
if the entire philosophy is life sucks, why do life?
Because killing yourself sucks. That seems like a interesting way to why don't you kill yourself kind of thing.
I just said I don't advocate for it, but if your entire philosophy is life is absolute shit,
doesn't
then
always-
why do it?
I don't think it always has to suck. But
What?
when you're in,
That's what I just
when
said,
you're
and then
in
you said
my
that was privilege.
position, it is because you know what? Because you don't have bad shit going on. You don't have
We all have
addictions.
bad shit going on.
Okay,
Yeah, that's a universal truth. Everyone has shit going on. Who doesn't? Like, really, who does? Of course, like, some people have more than the others, and some people have more difficult stuff than the others. It's not about quantity, it's about level. And some has the quantity of shit and levels of it, like, high levels of different stuff happening at once. So yeah, people has different types and quantities of problems, but everyone has them.
I'll take that. But you don't have addictions going on. You don't have shit mentally or
Yes, I do. I have
health
a panic
going.
disorder. Yes, I do.
Yes. That's what I'm saying. If you have medical shit going on, how can you be like, oh, life doesn't need to ever
I do.
suck?
I do.
Life does suck sometime.
Yes,
Saying that life
no,
can
there are
never-
shitty things in life, but life doesn't have to, in general, as a broad philosophy, suck. Because then what's the point of doing anything? What's the point of waking up? What is the point of sacrificing if life is just trash shit,
Very
suck?
nihilistic.
But even though we all hate our problems and no one actually wants to have them, even though like literally we live our lives like and we fight for stuff to thrive and everything like for actually getting away from the problems, like just trying to live day by day, the most peacefully and relaxed way that we possibly can while paying our bills. Even though it's like that, truth is that if we didn't have problems to worry about, I think we would go crazy as well. Like, because this is something that we don't want to admit, because effects doesn't even stop to think about. But we actually value more the good things in your life, the few bits that we have, because we have the bad ones. So for having these bad ones, these bad things around us, a lot of problems that we actually have, okay, that a lot of these are actually artificial and we shouldn't have at all, and we know that. But I mean, at some like healthy degree, I'd say, without these, we don't actually would value our lives the same. By the way, it's actually one of the reasons that I think that that we from time to time we see some rich people or some people like that actually committing self-unalivement, because they can probably, one of the reasons is that they can get rid of all that part, and because of that they acquire a lot of problems, or they just lose the taste in their life or some shit like that.
What's the point of anything, huh?
It's a bad way to look at it. Life can suck, but you don't have to like give up on it. God damn.
Well, what's the point if life sucks then? That's what's challenging about your mindset on this world.
To get out of the life being
It's like
sucked?
we only value good
what
moments
is
because we have
the
terrible
point
ones
of
as well.
anything that we're about to have to do?
Fix it so life
Why?
doesn't suck.
So the only reason life sucks is because of this? If it wasn't for this, life wouldn't.
It's the same for people. Like, for example, people only appreciate the pretty people, the beautiful people, because there is ugly people, That's true. It is what it is, It's sad, but it's real. If everyone looked like pretty, no one would be pretty, If everyone looked at the best possible good-looking human being that is out there, no one would be pretty. Everyone would just be normal and equal. And that's, I mean, of course, no one wants to be the ugly one. But the fact that we value beauty, for example, is because there is the existence of the ugly. And the same for good and evil. And everything else,
If it wasn't for this, life would suck a lot less.
Okay, well, there
Money
we go.
stress
That
is
works.
what caused me to have seizures.
Well, okay, then why the were you never paying anything and still swiping up
I
more?
was told not
you
to
were
pay.
Yes, once you went to the debt consolidate national debt relief,
Take
yes.
this,
But even before, you were
Fox
still
wins the
swiping, making
bill.
it even worse and worse. So you were
Retarded Fox
making
wins the
what
bill.
causes your seizures worse on your own.
I
No
know.
one forced you to. And you're the one that makes a day out of all that stuff we were talking about anyway. I'm being told you make a day out of it. You go shopping with a friend, then you go drinking, and then you go to the weed shop, and then back to the bar, and you smoke at the bar. And it's just like you're the one that's always doing that. You're saying that life sucks? Well, your coping mechanisms are all that bad shit that just makes life even worse and worse and worse. Those endless addictions that you're just continuing make life suck more. And then you have to do them to continue. That's you. That's on you, dude. I'm not saying it's easy to quit. No one is advocating that. But you're continuing down the path of things that are bad makes life suck. And if you don't do them, life sucks even worse. So you've done that. Take some personal responsibility on anything.
Take a personal responsibility. That's what I'm trying to do.
You have seizures, but you just drink all day. You have seizers, but
I don't go to the bar
but you
every
smoke
fucking
cigarettes. I don't
Wednesday.
think cigarettes are good.
Oh, what the fuck is that finger? Oh my god. How she... I'll not say this. How she wipes her fucking ass with that nails. Oh my god, I said that because... How?
Good for people with seizures.
Well, they're not good for anything, but my neurologist did not say it was going to cause me seizures.
I don't think it's beneficial.
Neurologist doesn't say it's something that's going to cause seizures.
Okay, so cigarettes and alcohol can make seizures worse.
Alcohol can.
Yeah.
My neurologist said nothing about nicotine, and they know I
Not
smoke.
nicotine specifically, but cigarettes.
They know I'm smoking cigarettes, not that
Okay.
stupid
Maybe
vape
it's because
shit.
you're a little lower, or they just know you're struggling, or I don't know. Maybe they don't want you to.
Quitting cigarettes can make you have a seizure.
Hard quit, maybe?
Yeah, hard quit.
Instead of like a wane?
Yeah, like a
I'm
hard
sure, well,
quit,
still,
like a hard fucking
a
quit.
hard withdrawal from alcohol is one of the worst you can do.
Yeah,
so I'm
you
sure,
die.
so I'm sure that would be too. There's probably actual beneficial ways to work with an expert and get off of it. That it doesn't mean we just continue this lifestyle though.
I get you. I understand. It's just a little hard when the only,
No one said it's easy. I'm not sitting here saying it's easy.
it's just nice to be able to go out and have a little bit of fun, even if it's not the bar. I usually
Can you
try not to
afford
go
it
to the
though?
bar.
If you were literally complaining about not being able to set aside money for taxes, go f yourself. You're saying, but you can go have fun, and these are not cheap vices. If you're going out to the bar, you're ripping and you're buying drinks, you're doing all this shit, and you're thrifting in between. You can't tell me you can't set aside money for taxes. You can't tell me you can't pay your minimums now. You can't tell me you can't start making progress on some of these debts. You can't say that. You're choosing not to because you want to have
those
fun.
things get me through the depression of being through that.
But the depression, you said the reason life is such a struggle is because your finances are rough. So sacrifice, stop having fun for a moment, make your finances better, then have fun and be less stressed because your finances are better.
The amount I spend
philosophy's
when it
broken.
comes to these little vices is not going to make a dent.
Actually, it does. Any dollar does. Anything you can pay above minimums, do. Any money you can set aside for your estimates, do. Because then you have that ready to pay for fucking estimates.
When it comes to the cigarettes, they get me. They get rid of the
other large
stress.
purchases, you spent $2,443. We'll see where that
love
goes.
to see where the that is because there's
What
absolutely
That's what
no
I just
way.
said. We'll
If
see where that
Amazon's
goes.
in that, if Amazon's in that, that's all for work. That's work expenses.
We'll
so if
see.
you put
I don't
Amazon
know.
in there,
Usually,
No. This is just a cute excuse. Work expensive? What the fuck?
Amazon's in miscellaneous bullshit, but we'll see. I mean, if it was like multi-hundreds in one purchase, it might qualify in there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I just don't.
But you'll go into the negative, I'm being told, just to go thrifting. Even just going negative to put in gas to go
When have I
thrifting.
gone into the negatives for thrifting?
On the way to going
Not- no.
thrifting, filling up your tank.
I mean, I guess
You
so.
don't have to do.
I guess so. Guess so.
No. This is not a question. We're
No,
not
another
doing
one
that.
smoking on the studio.
No, that is not
Oh,
an
no.
option. I want to be clear. We are not smelling cigarettes in here. We're not.
go outside.
No, are you serious? Will you stop? No, this is not a thing. No. Okay, kick her out. I'm done. I'm not filming the cigarettes. That's gonna smell so bad. She's lighting up in a building? This is gonna make the whole place smell like shit. What the
Oh my
f- is wrong with her?
God, man.
No, kick her the fuck outside. Kick her outside. I'm not dealing with this shit. What the f- is wrong with her? We're 30 minutes the f in. Oh, I f***ing hate this piece of shit.
30 minutes.
This
30
bitch.
minutes.
One eternity later.
You're annoying. You really are just.
Sorry, I need a
What's wrong
cigarette.
with you? I'm just so confused. How
Talking with
often do
this-
you have to rip? It's so expensive. And it's really nasty because it's just going to make everything smell like shit in here.
I only smoke half at a time. I try to conserve.
Half?
Y'all want to
People
smoke
do
half a
that
cigarette?
and then you save it for later?
Yeah, some people don't like refries, but I'm not a little bitch about it.
Next step is we gotta remove the
Very good. Very good.
voice fibers.
Okay, you're shaking. You're weird, man.
Oh, I have anxiety. Just shake normal.
Okay, you probably shouldn't be
Yeah,
chucking down a Red Bull.
my neurologist probably agrees.
So, I'm confused. If you're not willing to sacrifice any of that shit that just brings you that instant pleasure,
We are all
that is obviously
confused,
preventing you
Caleb.
from getting out of the thing that is causing you this overall stress, what the f are we even doing? What the f are we even doing? This is pathetic.
If I cut out one, would that make it better?
Any! It's not a f question. You're spending
All
a shit
of
ton of money
them,
on
please.
everything. It's horrendous. Okay, so this guy, is he just not willing to marry you until you get the shit under control? Because that would actually be pretty fair.
We've always been people that don't really care about like marriage or kids or anything like that.
I mean, you've been together for 10 years. Yeah, please don't bring kids into this world.
Oh,
You
God,
can't.
no.
You'll be drinking and ripping
Ugh.
while pregnant.
Ugh, I don't want kids, but how dare you insinuate I would ever do that? No.
You're not
me and
willing
my
to stop
boyfriend.
now, so I don't. Okay, you and your boyfriend.
Me and my boyfriend been dating for like 10 years. We do not care about marriage. If something happened to where it would be financially beneficial or something comes up, then
well,
we
it
were
would
okay.
be financially beneficial. But
Not now.
Yes, it would tax-wise. Absolutely. And even legal benefits with automatic What?
We're just not really into the whole marriage
Well,
thing.
that's fine. But
And
even just the legal contract for extra protections and whatnot, like, let's just say, I mean, you look like someone that commits a lot of crimes. And you're probably with someone who commits a lot of crimes. You wouldn't be forced to testify.
we don't commit crimes. I don't think that's ever going to happen.
Okay, you don't pay your taxes. It's kind of against the law.
I am literally currently paying my tax.
Okay, except not because
Yeah,
you get paid a lot in cash and
kinda
you're not
against the
claiming
law.
that cash.
I am absolutely claiming cash. I write down every single...
Bullshit. You told Colton that you think cash doesn't even exist. Is that real money? It's girl math.
Yes, but people hand me that money. I put it in my my documents that I got that money, and then it goes in the wallet. And it does feel like it doesn't exist. I'm sorry. Cash just feels like different. It's not, but
So how do you manage it? What do you do different with it?
In the wallet, and I use
No,
it.
it's just so you immediately just spend it. It's just gone.
Yeah, usually it gets spent on dumb shit on my
Cash
my
might be
fun
even
Wednesdays.
Your fun Wednesdays. Your fun Wednesdays.
Isn't
Cash
it
might
real
be even
justice?
easier to set aside because you can set it aside in that exact moment. Like literally, you can the moment you get it, just set 30% aside.
It just doesn't feel. It doesn't feel real. Know what I mean? Like when I see,
I mean, I understand when I see a balance impacted on like a screen. Yes, it
Yeah.
feels more real. But even still, it's easier to even separate money there the moment it's handed to you,
And almost-
or at the end of the day.
it is a stupid mindset because it just feels like, oh, this is the fun money I have for this week. And that way I don't have to hit the account. So it's like, oh, I didn't get any money taken out of the account. So it feels like it just feels different.
So if you guys aren't going for the marriage,
Feels
what about the
different.
finances of the household? Are you guys ever going to combine? Do we have aligned goals? Are we trying to live together for the rest of our lives? Like, what am I trying to do here? Because if he's the one that got you to come,
And let's hear how the poor guy, quote unquote, poor guy contributes to this. Let's hear that now. I'm interested.
on the show, what is the goal with you guys together? I know he's not here. Maybe we'll call him in the post show, but
Well,
So the debt is clearly hers, but let's see how both of them contribute to this,
when
right?
it comes to like our goals, we do plan on being together forever, but we
so
just
what,
don't.
are you going to combine finances?
So, nah, we like our separate finances. He's actually
Does
pretty
he
upset.
like that?
Yeah, he's pretty upset that my finances have now kind of gotten over into his because
How
of
have it
my
gone
car.
over to his?
My car broke down, and I was ineligible for credit, so he had to put that on a card.
Yeah, I mean, if you two agreed like of to separate finances in as a couple, which I really think that doesn't work, to be honest. And now you're all doomed and screwed. Now you're gonna depend on him. Yeah, of course he's not gonna like that. Probably, like very much likely. So
Just like the other week,
Okay.
I'm slowly paying him
So
back.
now what? Okay.
So now my
yeah,
debt
I mean, it gets
got over to
weird.
his.
So why are you guys so vehemently against it if you're going to be together forever? You don't need to be 100% combined, but it is nice to have all the money go into at least one household thing and then separated from there.
Well,
just for
it's-
organization and budgeting.
He's got his side, like he pays his side of the bills like separately. Like he sends me money for like
Then
rent.
why is he so worried if he doesn't even care? Other than you owe him money, but why is he worried about your finances?
Because he
If, like,
cares about me. He wants me to be in a good spot.
okay.
He wants to, next time my car breaks down, he'd like me be able to pay it.
Okay, but you are impacting things overall more than just that. You made him go for a more expensive apartment.
I did.
Now he has debt with you, and it's an absolute mess. So
Yeah.
that's just why it's like separate.
So she's already damaging his lifestyle, even though they have quote unquote separated finances, which clearly already is falling apart as another lie of her.
Kinda.
Yeah,
If you're
well,
making him do all these things.
the reason I had it, the apartment I really liked, and I made more than him. I still make a little bit more than him. So I told him I would pay extra in rent if he would go move in with the apartment because I really liked that apartment. It was so stupid, but it had so many windows.
Yeah, of course, like there has to be another apartment, another debt to pay, right? It's so good to be paying debt.
Who cares? You owe the IRS and you won't even pay
I
your
didn't at the
debt
time.
back.
I didn't at the time. That was like 4 or 5 years
Okay,
ago.
well,
We've
you
been
still
in
had
this
credit cards
apartment.
that you weren't paying. Well, you've been in this for 5 years?
Yeah, 4 or 5 years we've been in this apartment. So
What's more expensive? What's the monthly rent?
it's $2,400 for the both of us. I pay 14.
you
He
should be
pays
able to-
1,000.
Why? Why do you have an extra 4?
Because I told him I would pay more if we were able to get this apartment. I chose the apartment. I
What were
really
you
wanted.
making at the time? Even now, that's really not good. 14 of that 36?
I think I made 70,000 that year.
Okay,
so
so go back to doing whatever that is. What were you doing?
I just had more clients. Clients are in and out.
Why'd you go down? Because you're a freak? Because you stink? Because you're nasty? Because
No,
you're weird to be around?
I
Because
had-
they have to look at your
I've had
tits?
a
What's
few-
happening?
Oh, very good
I've had a few
reasons.
clients
And all
leave because
true.
I had to move. Colorado sucks. I had
They
a
had to
client
move.
die. Well, I know the one client died, so.
People are moving to Colorado, by the way. So it's just like, I feel like people.
I know
the death,
so many
yeah, they
people
died.
moving.
They're moving. Everything they tell you to just get away into like a normal
I follow
place.
them on Instagram, so I do know they're at a different
They're
state.
strategically posting for you.
Oh, just for that? That seems way
No,
too
I mean,
much
I get it,
work.
but why can't you replace it? If you're getting those clients in the first
Slowly?
place, why are you incapable?
Slowly, I got
Over
all
5
those.
years? I mean, your rent right now is 40% of your take home.
I got 3 new clients in the last month. It's just it's a slow process. If I don't have the money for marketing, then it makes it hard to market. Like I can do my Instagram and stuff like that.
How
but
are you
when it comes
capturing them in the
to-
first place?
A lot of my clients I got from my last job. I had already been seeing clients for a few years, and every time I went someplace, they would follow. So I have a lot of like really loyal clients that I've been seeing for last since I started doing eyelashes in 2019.
Maybe you need to do some shifts at another place and just convince them to come over to you privately.
They can sue me for that. Yeah,
Okay, well, we don't want another lawsuit for you.
right.
I mean, listen, maybe they just don't want to be around you, though. Even without the moving, who wants to come to you? You curb stomp someone at the bar. Like, you're a
Why
freak.
did you say
You're
curb?
a freak.
I got into a small bar fight. I didn't curb stomp.
She's a free.
She got, that's
No,
what
I
my
mean,
friends
I'm just
calls
saying
it.
what I'm told. I don't know.
It was my sister. We got a little drunk, and she was just more drunk than I thought. You give a little shove, and then
It
she
was your sister?
ragdolls. Yes, we're fine. We're fine. This was a few years ago.
Okay, so
You were
yeah,
fine.
we need to find a way to
yeah.
capture new clients.
Really
I guess
looks
like you
that.
need to
Yeah, that's
you need
my
to
main
boost up
goal.
your income because this is 40% of your take home.
Yeah, lashes could, like, if I do really good with my business, that could be.
Yes, but not if you can't bring in new clients.
Yeah, and I'm working on it. It's not just as
Okay,
easy
tell me your
as.
strategy. You're working on it. What is it? What are you doing?
I literally, I have my Instagram and I have my cards that I can pass out. The best thing is for current clients to refer. So I do discounts on clients that are referred. I do need to post more when it comes to my business and Instagram, but a lot has happened a lot has happened recently. So I haven't had time, and I want to be able to put out ads, but that costs money.
You have extra time. I mean, you're working 60 hours a week.
It doesn't
potentially,
sound
55
fine
to
to me
60.
because it's
a
not.
lot. You're working. The income you're getting for it's not great, but you have time.
Go out to businesses that are closed and hand them out cards.
I don't know to do anything. I'm not the king of doing lashes, but you specifically said you don't have time. You do have time.
Well, I also have to go home and cook food.
Okay, what? Are you a trad wife? You cooking food for you and the man?
No, me and my boyfriend both cook.
Well,
We
there
take
you go. So you don't
turns.
always have to cook food. You can do meal prepping, meal planning.
Yeah, okay, whatever. I have to go home and eat. God forbid
You don't
I have to
eat
go
at
home after
I'll
the
just
day.
say, listen, no. Here's the reality around this. Be an entrepreneur or don't. Entrepreneur doesn't always come with the life of comfort. You do have to make the seasons of sacrifice. Choose that or go get a job where you can go home after your 40 hours. You choose. You don't get to have it both ways. You're complaining, wow, I don't have time. I have to go home. Wow, cry, poor me. Because you're trying to build your own
Yeah,
business. You
good
don't
for her,
get
Calleb.
that.
You don't understand how much I'm making at a regular last job.
No,
Like the last one
maybe you
paid
don't
me
have the best career path, but you
$13
do need
an
to make a
hour.
choice. Because right now it's just complain. Nothing.
I feel like I have every right to
Dino
complain
nuggies.
about.
Yeah, but
because
you're not willing to do what's
trying.
actually required.
I've been busting my ass for the last couple years. I'm sorry that you didn't see the papers from then.
Do the papers from them even matter? The papers from now is what matters.
Yes.
And even back then, you weren't setting aside money for taxes anyway. Because
Yes,
then why would you be on payment plans now for previous
I was
years?
saving up
for
some.
previous
I just didn't
years.
save up enough. Like I understand where you're coming from, and I apologize. I keep getting mad, but you don't understand how much where I've come from since stupid national debt relief kicking my ass. I've been busting my ass. I was working 3 jobs. I did have DoorDash in there.
So what were you making in DoorDash?
100 to 200 a week.
Man, I don't know. You're just all over the place. I would rather you just, honestly, I don't know who the would hire you, but just like get a job in a different field. I can get you a course career certification and something that actually makes money and the trades and tech and
It's
something
a
like
good
that.
question.
And you can actually convert that into a 6-figure paying job. That's what people in the audience have done. I don't know. I feel like you're trying to do this. You're doing this.
would
You're doing
never
this. You're not
hire her.
actually just like focus on something that makes money.
Well, that's why I wanted to focus on the lash business. That can make me a lot of money if I can just get more clients and get that steady, and then I wouldn't have to work the second job, and then I can just focus. That's really what I'm trying to do. But when I started all this and I tried doing like actual traditional like Google ads, and it would give me like 2 clients.
Yeah, you
in the
may
span
not
of
have
like
been
4
very
months.
good at ads. I mean, that's just the thing. It's a whole game.
Yeah.
I just launched the brand new Hammer Elite app available on every major today. June Hammer Elite app and experience and you they're not share opinions for struggles you should hear designing and promoting addictive platforms. They knew their apps could contribute to anxiety, depression, and body images. Convert these maybe and being the absolute best.
Oh, when I took your thing, it said 3.
Oh my God, that's a lot of
the
ads.
thing. That's good. And you can take that thing at CalebHammer.com. That link is in the description below, by the way, and it's free. You just take the assessment like she did, and you can see where you stand in the world of money, where you're doing poorly, where you're doing great, what you need to do to improve. And if you don't want to be like a guest who ends up on the show, it is pretty damn easy. All you have to do is budget, and you can budget with the dollar-wise budgeting app. No, shake your head. No, learn how to budget.
I'm not shaking my head.
Huh?
I wasn't shaking my head. I was trying to imitate you. I wasn't like, no, don't do that. I wouldn't do that. That's not trying to be that mean.
Download dollar-wise. Take the free trial, see if you like it. Tens of thousands of monthly active users are paid members for a reason. You can sign up for the annual version, saves lots of money. When you do, you get the digital version of my cookbook and my
Mizuki's the best.
detailed budget, or my 30-day detailed meal plan goes over every drink, every snack, every meal. So you have no excuses anymore to live on that $300 a month budget. When you need to, I will personally sign this and mail it directly to you. That's for you. Check it out. There you go. Now you can't make that bullshit excuse anymore.
Oh, me and
I
my
have to go home. I have to eat at home. Shut the fuck up.
me and my man already meal prep dog, so
Then how were you using that excuse earlier?
that I have to go home and eat. And sometimes I have to
eat
make
at home. You're the entrepreneur. You're entrepreneur, and you're trying to build this business. You don't necessarily have to. You can eat at work. I'm not saying that's the dream life, but you are choosing entrepreneur. You don't get to be the office jockey. You don't get to have that lifestyle. If you're trying to build your own business, you have to sacrifice. Figure it the fuck out. So national debt relief, we have this here. And listen, do not get me wrong. It is okay to do consolidation. It might be okay to do this. And letting everything go to collections is certainly a risk. Now you're finding yourself in that position. So bankruptcy, collections, national debt relief, personal loan, it's all good, but not unless you change your behavior first, or else you end up in the same situation you already were before. And now we're starting to see that with you. So like even for example, CalebHammer.com, we have personal loans at low rates that people can apply to. It is great for consolidation or for a personal project, whatever it is. If you have changed your behavior, that way it can save you a lot of money. If you don't, you're just like you, because you didn't change your behavior before you did this. So
Because of course, who could imagine that you're paying for some solutions online that doesn't do miracles to you if you don't actually put in the effort to do the course or whatever the fuck it is and get the knowledge to get yourself out of the shit? Who could imagine that, right? I thought it was just we paying, like we should just pay the thing and it magically disappears, right? Wow.
what happened with this thing?
Yeah, so I had my accounts, I think it was like 4 or 5, a couple of them small, the other one's big. National Debt Relief, I called them because I was about to have to stop making payments anyway, because it was like $1,200 a month in debt I was paying, not including like bills and shit. So I signed up for National Debt Relief, and they told me to stop paying all of my accounts immediately.
Yeah, let it go to collections so they can negotiate.
Yep. And they negotiated mainly with one, and then they're two, and then they're working on the other ones. Except for the other big card, they decided to drop because they couldn't make an arrangement with them. They sent me 3 separate settlements, and they were all like, I had to give them like $4,000 right now.
Yeah.
Which I clearly
Welcome
didn't
to
have.
settlements.
Yes, which I clearly
What's
didn't
the whole
have.
point of doing this then?
The other one that got settled, they just started making payments on, and that was fine.
Yeah.
So that wasn't an issue. So they said that there was going to be legal trouble, so they dropped it. They dropped that card completely. So now it's up to me.
Okay, and what's the plan with them? Okay, so with that card completely, I understand they're not willing to accept it for less, but if you called them, asked to get on a payment plan.
Yes.
And
they said no unless I can give them $500 a month at least.
Okay, that's not unfair. What's that balance at?
I have the $17,000.
Yeah, that's not unfair. $500 a month is not
But
unfair.
if I don't have it.
Potentially. I mean, I know other large purchases, $2,443. Come on.
Which I would love to see what the those are, because I have no fucking idea.
Calm the down.
Oh, I'm so
What, you need another
calm.
cig, you addict freak, lung cancer future patient.
I feel like it was kind of funny you told me to calm down when I'm talking like this. Just had to throw that one out there. Didn't tell me to calm down when I was yelling.
Okay, so current debt owed on here is that 10,573 down from 26 because 16,000 has been settled.
Sounds about right.
Okay, so what's your process with these? Are you on minimum monthly payment? What's going on? What do I write down?
So for the cards that are being paid through National Debt Relief, I give them about $600 a month for those ones being paid off.
Okay, so yes, yeah, an extra 500 would be difficult when you add on top of the 600. How long has this been in this National Debt Relief?
A year and a half. I think it was last January.
Okay. And have you opened any new debt since?
No, they won't let me. I have no
Good.
open accounts.
Thank
And Affirm didn't even want me.
Okay, so how'd you even get into the position where you just couldn't make payments anymore anyway, that you like called National Debt Relief?
So I had my 2 big cards, and the reason I got those 2 big cards was
Big cards.
Yeah, sorry, I keep calling them 2 big cards. It was the 2 U.S. bank cards that eventually got racked up to the $15,000, and then after fees and stuff, they were like at 17. So those were my main worries.
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
reason
and
I had
that's
those,
nothing.
the
That's
first
totally
card
fine.
I got that card at $5,000 so that I could go to school because I didn't have a car.
What?
I didn't have a car. So I
What is a credit card for then?
Lyft so that I could get to my.
Why did you take out a $5,000 loan on a car?
It was a credit card, and because I asked
know.
for a credit card, and they gave it to me. That was the amount they
Okay.
gave me.
Why didn't you ask for a car loan?
A car loan. I didn't
Yes!
have a license. I didn't get my
Why
license.
not go get a license?
I've been in a lot of
As an
car
adult.
accidents,
Oh.
and I did not want to get a car.
So you've had a license?
No, I got a license at 27 years
None of this makes sense. Then why you get a car? Well, why did you get a car then? Like, none of this makes sense, actually.
after I went to school. Sorry
When
if I
was
was.
that? When was that? When were you in school?
I was in school in 2018.
Why didn't you bike to school?
It would have been like 45 to an hour a minute bike, and I had
Why
to go
didn't you
there.
live closer to school?
I didn't have the option. That's where school was. I was living close to my job so that I could
What
take
was your
the
job?
train. I worked at Sephora.
Okay,
I
you
was
can
able
work
to
at a
trade-
Sephora or other place closer. I mean, come on, that's retail. Work at a different
No,
retail
it was
place.
in the beauty industry, and it looked good on my resume.
Sephora on your resume.
When I'm going into the beauty industry, dumbass.
Yeah, go yourself. Shut the
Oh,
up.
I'm sorry. I
Work
didn't
in
realize
retail
that
in
you were
Sephora.
the master of the beauty world, and you
Pretty
know
good
how
at
that works.
resumes, actually. I'm actually halfway decent
And
at
when
that.
I'm starting off in the beauty world, having
There
a
wasn't a single beauty retailer near your school. Bullshit. There's obviously beauty retailers serving that. There wasn't a single beauty retailer near your school. Bullshit. There's obviously.
Look at this. This space is perfect. Look at this, guys. Look at this. I see this and talk about beauty at the same place, like beauty school, whatever it is. That's so crazy. That's so crazy, man.
Obviously, beauty retailers serving that customer base there.
There's a King Supers. I don't know
There
what
you
the
go.
Yes,
Super
yes,
yourself.
I'm super.
Yeah, I'll go work at King
yes.
Supers while I'm trying to get into the beauty industry. I was getting
I'm-
trained
You're telling
at
me
that
there was
Sephora.
nothing.
I was
I'm trying.
Trained at Sephora.
Yeah, dumbass.
This creature is hotly trying to make me give up before the video ends, but I'm trying.
Yes, there was a
What were they
bitch that would
training
show
you?
up once a week and teach us about skincare and the products that we were supposed to sell.
There
How was I
no
supposed to
beauty
sell?
supply store of any kind serving the entire student and professional base near the college.
I don't know. There literally was their
Look
school.
at these
of
stuff. Look
the
at
school called?
Sonic.
Look
What was the
at
school called?
this.
Stacey James
Stacey James what?
Institute, esthetician school. They're a cosmetology school. I went there for aesthetics. So I had to have that first card in
Denver?
order because they
Stacey
did not
James?
have a bus that went over there.
Okay, was it in the southeast side or the west side?
I don't know. It's in Parker. I don't fucking know.
Is that southeast or is it west?
How the f- I don't know.
Oh my
Just know that I don't live there.
Parker campus. Okay, it's southeast.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have my compass with me.
You don't know your town? Okay, surrounded by that.
I just said I don't live
You
in
had a
that
nail
town.
store. You had a
Nail store I can't work at.
Skincare store.
I wasn't
lash
licensed. I couldn't
store,
live there.
Waxing store.
Could not work at those.
All I'm just saying, even if you're working front desk, at least it's on your resume just as much. Okay, salon. Let's see. Just a couple more blocks over, you had Stylish Beauty Collective, Precious Beauty Lounge. You had J Beauty, Med
You also
Spa,
missed the fact where I had to
Beauty
I
Salon,
had to go
Sephora right there.
I had to
That's
go-
2 blocks away. Hey, Sephora's 2 blocks away.
If that's as freestanding, those just opened up. Freestanding was not a thing when I was going to school. They were all inside.
Either way,
the
there's
malls.
Kohl's, there's Beauty Refined, Beauty Tribe Salons, Precious Beauty Lounge, Glamour FX Color and Beauty
Again,
Room.
you're missing the part
Lash
where
Company.
I had to go from my apartment.
Very
to
good. What was your
school.
address?
10
Is it the same address as now?
No, it's like down the street from my house.
Down the street?
But they did
Wait,
not
down the
have a
street?
bus at the time because everything ruined the bus routes. So I had to take a lift in order to get to my apartment, over to the school, and then from the school to work because I literally went to school in the morning and then worked until 9.
That
So
was
sorry.
your okay, by the way, a 17-minute bike ride is what that would have been.
My God, there was no way
45.
that's a 17-minute bike ride. It passes.
So here's the fun fact.
Dog,
It's
it
a
pa-
I don't think they updated this number. I mean, with the numbers that she said already, like, I don't think they updated that.
17-minute bike ride. Like, that's what it is.
It's like 20 minutes
You
past
see, you're an
down
excuse
Lincoln.
victim in everything. This is what
Down
happens with people like you.
Lincoln.
You are just like everyone that comes on the show. You thought you weren't? Yes, you are. 17-minute bike ride. It's
would
there. It's
love-
there. No,
love-
it's there. You can't say it's not. That is it. Also, even if not, I'm not saying do an hour walk, but you could have. If you were literally maxing out a
Been doing
$5,000
that
credit
since I
card.
was 27, dog. You act like I don't know how to walk.
Then there you go. You didn't have to max out a $5,000
From
car.
house to school, from school to work. I'm not just gonna go find another job for the 6 months
You're right.
that I was there.
Bike ride. Instead of maxing out a
Oh, I'm
$5,000
sorry,
card,
I just
yes.
have a bike with all the shit
Yes.
I need.
Yes. What do you think people do? Yes, people do that.
I
all
have
the
walked
time.
and taken buses my whole life. I'm
Then you
so
could have done
sorry.
it then instead of
People
maxing out a
hide their way.
$5,000 credit card. Oh my gosh,
I'm
you
sorry, the
victim
buses
piece of
didn't go
shit,
there.
pathetic.
Oh, I'm so victim blaming because I didn't.
I didn't. But did I
own
say
a
bus?
bike.
Did I say bus? Yes. You maxed out a $5,000 credit card. You could have gotten a bike, an electric bike, by the way. Absolutely. For like $1,500 instead of $5,000 on lifts. Yes. Pathetic baby child. Shut the fuck up. You're not a victim. You made personal choices. You failed. Shut up.
I'm trying to tell you that I
Yep,
did it. I'm not going to
exactly.
say I was a victim.
Very good. By the way, if she changed her appearance, I mean, if she changed like whatever the crap that she thinks she's doing here with her appearance, I bet that she will have a lot more of opportunities with customers and etc.
I figured
But you're
it
still
out.
saying you couldn't have.
I figured it out.
You told
I got
me it was
my
a
ass to
45-minute bike
school.
ride. That's not true.
I said it was a 45-minute to an hour walk. I never
No,
mentioned
you said bike ride earlier. She said
Did
bike
I
ride.
say
It's
Thank you
confirmed.
for
Yes, you did.
coming.
Reverse. Why didn't you bike to
Nicole,
school?
thank you
It
for
would have
coming.
been like 45 to an hour minute bike.
There it is.
Play it back.
We
Have a
did.
good night. I
And
don't
you
care.
got
It's fine. I messed up. 45 minutes to an hour
No, you
walk.
lied.
I don't have a bike, so I don't know how the fuck I would even say
what?
bike.
You could have gotten a bike
It was a
with
slip
the
of the tongue.
$5,000 credit limit instead of maxing that out on lifts. You could have gotten a bike. Shut up. You are.
Oh, okay. What are you, my middle school teachers? Jesus Christ.
Middle school teachers called you.
Yeah,
Maybe that makes sense. Maybe they should have put you in the right class.
they did.
So that's why you're going to be working as an esthetician for the rest of your life.
You act like that's not respectable. I went to school
Correct.
for this.
School. Beauty school. Shut the f
Oh,
up.
you're all about doing certificates and doing trade schools.
Esthetician is such a. It takes a while to make good money in esthetician land. Plus, you're only focusing on lashes anyway.
I've been opening other stuff.
You know how
I
many
started
women
doing
go into
facial
esthetician?
waxing.
Such a maxed out market.
Sure, yeah, I don't disagree with that. It's heavily saturated.
Yes.
And most people give up, and you wait for those to give up because a lot of people can't handle this industry because it's annoying.
And then the other big card.
The other big card I caught out as a dumbass because I thought that I needed it for my business. I took that out for
Oh,
the
you
business. That was
20%, 30% credit
insanely
card on that.
unnecessary. Agreed. That
Yes.
insanely unnecessary. And then I took out a loan to pay off my student. This was like the same time. I took out the loan to pay off the rest of my student loans from the esthetician because
What were your student loans?
I paid $10,000.
Yeah, but what
I
were
have
they?
no idea.
interest rate.
Eustace.
Oh, I have no. They weren't
What? And then
charging.
you took out a personal loan for it?
No. The FAFSA, they weren't charging.
You took out a loan to pay off your FAFSA?
Yeah, and FAFSA wasn't doing any kind of percentages because because of
Why'd you take out a loan to do that?
This
wanted a
Caleb
gun.
scream.
Oh, you're teaching.
And I didn't take out a loan just
Gun.
for that. I was using
What does
the
a
other.
gun have to do with paying off student
No,
loans?
I wanted it gone, dumbass.
But it wasn't. It was a different loan. You moved it to a different loan.
They were about to start putting interest back on student loans.
Yeah, it would have been like 3%.
I don't know what it would have been.
Okay,
I
well,
was a
now it
dumbass.
was like
I didn't
15.
understand percentages at the time, and I will
You
admit
look.
that. Yeah, no shit. I was dumb. I didn't understand percentages. And
Was?
I didn't understand
No,
percentages.
that's not a joke, actually.
I didn't know the percentages. I didn't understand them at the time, and I'm trying to admit that.
Okay.
How was that bad?
Well,
I mean, it was
I'm being
bad,
told
but
you
how was
also
that
took out
bad?
another $15,000 loan in order to help with the debt and the business again.
That was the loan.
So that was
helped with
later.
The debt. That was the loan I was
credit
just
card?
talking about. The credit card and the loan I got basically at the
Sure,
same.
for f***'s sake. But you applied while you were just getting wine drunk as you always do.
Yeah, they
That's
let me
again not
apply.
a joke. You still do
Do you
that.
not understand sarcasm? Jesus Christ.
What? You're the one that...
That's a sarcastic laugh, dumb shit. You saying it's not a joke. I'm aware it wasn't a joke. That's the sarcasm.
Man, lack of oxygen that high up in Colorado's you're done, dude. If that's your version of humor,
The fake laughing at
we should have
stupid
kept you in the
comments?
class.
I graduated
All the way
somehow.
through. Huh?
Said I graduated somehow.
That is childish and annoying, and no one likes that shit.
Well, they were done with my ass.
You know how easy it is to graduate now? It's like nothing. It's nothing.
It's the
Even
only reason
graduating college is nothing
The
now.
only reason they let me in high school is because like No Child Left Behind or some shit like that. They didn't want to hold my
don't
ass
know.
behind or some shit like that.
Either way, you were signing up for
Kinda
all
agree.
that wine drunk, but yes, it's the banks who are predatory, right?
God forbid I had one glass of wine. Doesn't make me wasted. Jesus. It's
But
the
it's
fact
the
that they
banks
let
who's
me
predatory.
do.
Let you? What do you mean let you? You can do anything.
They
You can
made
go
it
buy a
too
gun and
easy.
kill yourself
They
right
made
now.
it too
Is it the gun's
easy.
fault? No. You could go get in
probably
a car,
wouldn't get approved
drive
for
it
a
into
gun.
a human. Is it the car's fault? No, it's you. You could go do anything. Is it because they let you? You could go jump off a cliff. Is it the cliff's fault? No. Then it's not their fault either.
I
You
already
applied, you
said
spent.
That they had partial fault with making it way
No,
too easy.
Dude, it's easier to do 1,000 more bad things that apply for debt right now, like lighting up a cigarette in this room. That's easy. You're giving yourself cancer. You gave me cancer. Go f yourself, you piece of
Easy.
shit.
Didn't give you cancer.
Hopefully not.
Calm down.
And then what you chose to do with it is still your choice in the end. You took it. You went to go to Vegas and see When We Are Young tour. I don't even know what the f that is.
Oh, it's a big emo fest. Blink 182 and
my
shit were
goodness.
there.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, one of the worst bands I've ever seen live.
Oh my God, you're so lying. Oh my God.
No, that's not true. I'm over exaggerating. I saw them at ACL and it was definitely kind of boring.
They played a good show that time. We got to see them twice.
At ACL? You
No.
went to it?
Oh, wait, when we were
there?
young. Yeah.
I don't know. It's just every song sounds the same. It's like, yoing, yoing.
I won't disagree with a lot of their songs sound the same. Green Day was there too, and I won't lie that theirs kind of all sound the same, but they're amazing and I love them.
I'd rather see Green Day. I mean,
I've seen them 5 times.
I like that. What was the first one we just shit on?
Blink 182.
I like Blink 182, but my goodness, I don't know. It was just like I just need to hear like 4 songs and then I'm done. I don't know.
I'll give you that, and I don't disagree.
But you
that
used
spending
the deck
900
that was too easy to apply for, but you still chose to go see Green Day and Blink 182 in Vegas.
I just really wanted to go because I wasn't going to be able
that's
to
not the
see.
bank's fault, though.
Yeah, I don't blame them. I don't necessarily blame the bank
but
for
you
that
have
one.
been.
I said I blamed them 25 to 50%.
What else did you
for
use
making
your
it
loan
easy.
on?
Probably tattoos.
Yeah, 26 in 1 year. Using your loan for.
29, but that's only if you count.
fuck.
That's only if you count each of my
Hey,
finger
you
ones
said
as a
I
different
do.
one. So 29 then.
Okay, or not, but even still, you're using the debt for that. The bank did not make
Yes,
you,
that
and now
was-
you're national debt relief because you're pathetic.
And I don't necessarily like it sucks because I necessarily don't regret the tattoo because I just love them so much. They make me just feel so me. So
Well,
I
you
know
s-
that's even worse that it's.
Yeah, deflection, cope,
You know.
never your fault. And just like that, you also blame your friends for enticing you to go
Yeah,
shopping, enticing you to go
accountability what,
thrifting,
right?
enticing you to go drinking at the
Accountability
bar. It's you. You're still
What is this dab right here? What is this dab that I'm seeing right here? I don't know what it is. I don't know. Like, it's not my fault. It wasn't me who spent this. It wasn't me who spent all of this on my credit cards. No. It has to be some kind of mistake. That's not possible.
choosing to.
Yeah, I guess
How much have you spent on tattoos?
I actually don't know.
Oh, yeah. The good question, Eustace. That's the question, Eustace. How much in tattoos?
Me and my friend were trying to figure that one out. Because just my chest piece was 1,500, so I don't know.
It's like, what are we doing with our lives?
Look,
What? 1,500? 1,500?
fucking red as You'd look cooler with tattoos. Everyone
Maybe.
looks
I'm afraid
cooler
of
with
needle.
tattoos.
I mean,
I also am afraid of needles. I
wouldn't
hate getting
get
tattooed.
that many.
That's fine.
I'm open to or a couple, but
Fully tattooed or heavily tattooed is not for everybody.
yeah, I'd say for the vast, small.
It's not for
Yeah, but come to
everybody.
Colorado.
It's not for everybody.
Okay, so U.S. Bank, that's securing settlement. 2 U.S. banks. This one was a small balance of 302. You could have just paid that.
It went. That's actually going to get paid. They keep
Yeah,
keep
but
sending
you could have
national.
just paid that before even doing this.
Yeah, it went.
Same
They,
with the 985 from Customers Bank.
that one. Yeah. So I know I was paying that one
You-
off
you
slowly. I
see
just
what
didn't
I've
have much
done
to pay for
there?
that one.
You see,
The
I
one that
did-
was started
I
off as
did
300
just
and went
the
to
same
ended up
as
being
her,
600
you know?
because National Debt Relief
Just-
did tell me to
just
stop paying
what
on
you
it.
was
So
doing.
that was accruing fees. But they just recently sent me something in the mail. They're going to settle for like $100. So that's going to
Now,
get.
this one makes
that's
more
gonna get-
sense at the USA Bank or U.S. Bank of 10,025. That's chunkier.
Yeah, that's-
But even
yeah.
worse than that, yes, as you mentioned, yeah, it's kind of with him, and fairly so. You owe your boyfriend 1,600 that he put on his credit card, and it has hurt his credit card so far, and it's pissed him off.
It did. And mess with his credit.
That's what I just said.
Very good with my bad. He's very good with having that paid off.
Well, that's
so.
why we're gonna call him in the post show. But what the are we doing? Why are you not paying him back quicker? Why are you still having Wednesdays Funds Days when you owe your boyfriend and you've hurt his credit?
That's a
that's
good
It's
why-
kind of
question.
disgusting and selfish and bitch behavior.
And that's
cunt.
why I was going to admit to maybe giving up one of the vices.
No, you need to give
help.
up all vices until you at least pay him back because you credit because of your irresponsible behavior of being able to save up an emergency fund to be able to take care of the situation when your car did break down. Now that your car broke down, it's good though now?
Yeah, she's running.
Okay, then drive more Uber Eats every single second of every single day that you are not working. You are driving Uber Eats. And then, I don't necessarily encourage this, attach your card of your esthetician to every bag.
That's actually funny.
If you want to land a high-paying job but don't have experience or a degree, then you need to learn about Course Careers. It is the easiest way to land the
Oh, really?
high-paying does that, and that is works many that remote experientially loves you. But what's not is actually
Calleb.
getting a checking account that gives you free money. Free money. We like free money. You can get up to $200 in bonus cash
There's more?
right
Oh my god. Oh my god.
grow out of
The reason I stopped doing DoorDash is because
This
I feel
guy's
like it was
rich.
putting too much miles on my car, and that it was the reason that I broke down.
I know when the producers were talking to him, so we were seeing if he could get on the post show. So he dodged the bullet that you guys haven't gotten married. That's not a good sign.
He did joke about. He even said that
Joke?
one to
I don't
me.
even know if that's a joke actually at this point.
It probably isn't, but he did
No,
say
you
that he
use
dodged the
credit
bullet.
and you're not willing to sacrifice wine, cigarettes, weed, thrifting, anything just to pay him back. Not even for a couple weeks you're not willing to. It's kind of disgusting.
I am gonna pay him back. It'll get
Okay,
paid
you
back.
could have
The
already.
reason that
When did you borrow this?
just happened. This literally last
When?
month just
When?
happened.
Okay, you could have paid back half by now.
So no, and
Yes.
the reason why is because he told me that I am going to pay him back, obviously. But he said that he also wants me to make sure that the other debts that I paid.
Sure, I agree,
that
but you have Wednesdays,
percentages
Funds Days
rising.
instead. So
Ew, Wednesday,
go
Friday,
f yourself.
Thursday.
Like that's you didn't follow
Go
his
fuck yourself.
desires regardless.
But I'm gonna. That's gonna get. It's gonna get. I'm gonna pay him back.
Gonna. Why is it always gonna and never is? It's always gonna on the show, never is. You thought you weren't like the others on the show. You are literally
How was that
identical.
more exciting for me to be like, it's already paid off like that?
No, or I'm at least already paying.
I have money in my savings account so that I could pay him back. I am
What's
working
the
on it.
Do it, you weirdo. What the?
Wait, why do you have a savings account when you have debts? I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm saying something wrong. I don't know. I'm not an economist. I'm not a Calleb Hammer that does like financial advice, you know. But I'm just telling. If I have a debt, I would not be sparing any money in any other sources. I will take all of the money I have from every source I have to pay that debt first, so the debt doesn't get bigger.
That's so
gonna
pathetic.
pay him at the end of the month,
But
like
that-
get months,
that's
and then
me.
pay him like a monthly situation.
I
So
don't
What's
know
your
if I
monthly
said something
situation?
stupid.
we haven't picked up like an actual
Oh
like
my
here's gonna pay, but I'm gonna give him
gosh.
$150
Well, that's why we need
for
to
this
fucking
month.
call him. Dude, it's just excuses. It's cope. It's such bullshit. Can't do anything. So yeah, boyfriend, if you're watching this, well, I guess I'll tell you in the post show, you did dodge a bullet because it gets worse apparently. Because anyone she actually gets related to, she borrows more. $2,500 to uncle.
Yes.
For what? Possibly why pathetic?
I bought my car from my nanny, and he gave me.
What, from your nanny?
Yes, my
Why do
grandma.
you have a nanny? Oh.
Sorry, my nanny papa, thought you guys were son. The reason I still owe him that is I was paying him back in pretty large chunks I owed him 8 originally. And then I gave him I gave him, it was like the blue book at the turn. And it had like really little mileage.
Why do you just borrow from family for everything? Why can't you do anything on your own?
I didn't have $8,000. I was
You've
working
never
for
saved up
$13
money. You've
an
never done
hour.
anything though.
So, and that's where like I never thought that saving money was ever feasible for
Oh, great.
my
And then your family
situation.
have to pay for it.
My uncle, he offered that. They were going to give me the car, but my nanny ended up wanting money for it. So that's where he
Not unfair.
yeah, which I don't disagree. But so my uncle's he's handling all of that.
And sure,
So,
you paid it down from the 8, but you're not making payments currently.
I gave him $50 last month. I'm hoping to do 50 again.
Wow.
I was paying him $300 a month last year.
Exactly. That's my point. It's pathetic. So $50 I'll put down. He should charge you interest. How long have you been paying on it?
3 years.
Good death, woman. Good death.
I'm not happy about it. Trust me. He's like the only one in the family that did amazing. So I feel bad taking advantage of that.
Yeah, it's going to take you another 4 years just to pay it off at your current pace. That's insane. 7 years for a car from nanny? That was 9,000. 9,000, 7 years from nanny? What's wrong with you? Actually, it is actually kind of gross.
My uncle gave nanny the money, so she's not waiting the money. It's my uncle.
Yeah, and it's gross because you're still having Wednesdays, Fun's days.
Shit.
I mean, I can't just sit in the house all day.
Wednesday's
Don't get me wrong.
Thursday.
It's not
You don't have to go spend money though on booze, weed, cigarettes, thrifting. Go to a park, read a book, go to the library, go somewhere and watch YouTube. I don't know. Just like there's so many things you can do. Play games with people, board games, Catan. Why not?
Not a nerd. That's fucking why. I'll play
Catan's-
board games, throwing out Catan. Like, all right, calm down.
It's like the most basic nerd game. It's very mainstream these days. You're not even getting barely even nerdy with it.
I suppose the only people I know that play that go to the game stores, and every time I go there with my friend,
If
he's
you're
a
going
big
to
old
the
nerd.
game stores to play Catan, you got some weird shit going on.
There's the game coffee stop stores, so they do all the
if it
board
serves
games
food,
and
well,
shit.
that's
yeah,
nice.
that's
Okay.
yeah, that's like a whole different situation. Not that I'm
Isn't
making
that
fun
going
of
to, like, the magic-
nerds, but I got to make fun of you because
Because what?
you're making fun of me. I got to throw it back, you know.
You cannot make fun of him. Like it's impossible in your situation. It's impossible.
Oh,
So I
but
gotta
like to use my
deflect,
brain and
you
things
know,
I
I
do
gotta
instead of
deflect.
just drowning it all in weed, alcohol, and cigarettes. Yeah, got me. Nailed it.
Again, a man who's never understood addiction, I guess.
What do you mean I've never understood addiction? My aunt that borderline raised me every single summer died of being an alcoholic.
But have you?
It's very close. I understand addiction. I also understand the consequences of the addiction.
Oh, of course.
I saw my dad quit cigarettes when I was growing up. I understand addiction. I have my own addictive personality.
He understands addiction so well that he probably gotten rid of his own.
I understand it, and that's why I prevent myself going into these different things.
And I try-
I get it. You can't tell me I don't understand it.
Because
no,
you
I've
don't
never had
have it.
No, but that's not the only way to understand anything. That's not the only way to understand what it's like to have a kid, what it's like to have a debt, what it's like to serve, what it's like to do
You'll
anything.
never truly understand.
You'll never be 100%, but you can get pretty damn educated and listen to experts in those spaces as
To know
well.
what it feels like.
Yes, you can listen to other people. You're not the only one that has experienced it. You're not the only person I've talked to. I know quitting nicotine's incredibly difficult. Alcohol, incredibly difficult. Weed, even more difficult than people are willing to admit these days. But you're making it sound like it's impossible because I have no idea.
And I don't
Go
think it's
f- yourself.
possible. I just think that you're really making it seem like it's the easiest
In an
shit.
hour and a half, when we talk about your entire life, everything sounds easier than it actually is.
Yeah, her addictions and Wednesday's Fun's Day of her are cutting them highest. It seems, in my opinion, that are cutting actually are actually the ones that are cut to the highest amount in her expenses. So she needs to get rid of this ASAP. By the way, I think she spent so much with this stuff that just by doing that and literally nothing else, just get rid of this, she will probably be able to quit her debts already. You know? This is what I think.
Is in reality. Welcome to a short conversation, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't work to do it. Like, I don't understand your point here.
I don't disagree with that. So
and
the
I'm
reason
saying
I get
you're
defensive,
still choosing that instead of paying your uncle even $100 a month because you're more wanting and willing to go spoil yourself.
Again, I just think the reason I was saying that is because I feel like I've quit smoking like a million times. The second something stressful comes up, it's the first thing an addictive mind thinks of.
And again, it's like, I mean, can you at least do sins or something? I'm sure you're killing lungs.
Bad. Is that the shit you put in your mouth?
Yeah, you're just killing your lungs. That's my concern.
That shit is bad for your
Vaping's not
mouth.
good either, but it's objectively better than cigarettes.
Yeah, 10 years we might not say that.
Maybe not, but cigarettes we know are one of the worst things you can actually do to your body.
Yeah, and you think I don't know that?
Well, you're the one doing it, so I don't know. Maybe you don't.
Dude, there's people with holes in their throat that are still smoking.
You're on that way.
And I'm not saying I'm not. What I'm trying to say
Look at you when you smile.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
You're the one doing it. Showing those pearly yellows.
I'm a teeth smiler. I'm so sorry.
Okay. Yeah, you haven't paid them in months. You're starting with $50 again soon, but you're still having Wednesdays, Funds Days.
Wednesday's Funds Day.
What's this? What am I looking at?
Oh, no?
Well, you said
that's
it, so
what I
help
owe
me out.
Skyridge.
What's Skyridge?
Skyridge is the hospital that I got taken to for my seizure.
Okay, when did you start having these fun little tweak sessions?
My first one was at 18, but my last one, 11 years
rough.
after that, was the last one I had that caused me to go to the
What
hospital.
was that, 4 years ago?
Less than 2 years ago.
That's scary. That's scary. So you're saying stress causes it?
I have tests being done when I get home.
Good. I'm
Figure
glad
some
you're
stuff out.
taking that care of. I definitely want you to deal with this medical issue. This is obviously more important than finances. Your life. Your life comes before that. And see, that's how you can tell that in this conversation when I've been shitting on you for being financially that I am reasonable when it comes to this because your health will always outweigh finances in my brain. So, but it doesn't excuse all that other shit. You're making your life more stressful by just preventing you from getting out of debt, though. It's really hard. So you owe $1,996.
Yes, and that's not including the
Have you
ambulance
gotten
bill.
on a payment plan at the hospital? Because it's pretty damn easy.
I did, and I was
And?
able to pay for a few months, and then I had to stop to pay other stuff.
What is the monthly payment?
I think I was only on like a 50. The lowest they would have me on was 50.
Okay.
And then they haven't bugged me since I got off, so it's kind of been in the back of my mind. And then the ambulance bill, I don't think I had a paper for because I actually don't know how to. I needed the piece of mail with my.
Huh? For the ambulance?
Yeah, I have an
Well,
ambulance
how much
bill.
is owed on that?
1,400.
That's the next page.
I don't have an actual bill for it because you have to have like.
Well, and 900 to your neurologist.
Yes, I'm down to 280 on that one actually.
Well, that's good. Is there a monthly payment on that?
100. And then the new payments to my other neurologist when I get my EEG.
No, gotta do it. Listen, again, health comes before.
Yes.
I mean, I want you to be alive. So ambulance. So that's owed to.
Lone Tree Fire Department.
Okay, and have you've contacted them about a payment plan?
Yes, I
And?
paid them, I think, $100.
well,
And it
there you
wasn't
go.
like a payment plan. It was just a be able to pay as you go. And then I was able, after that first time, I couldn't pay any more because of all my other
Okay, well,
bills.
hopefully
So,
we can start making progress on that soon, but we'll see.
I haven't gotten another notice from them.
LMV Funding LLC, what's this? LVNV. Well, it's collections, but
Oh, for how much? Is that the
14.
big one? Yeah, that's the
17.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the second big credit card that was not being handled by
That's the one that's
national-
suing you.
Yes. That's the one that
yeah,
wants to
I
sue
think
me.
it's fair to sue you when it gets to 17. It's actually worth it at that point.
Yeah, exactly. I don't
So
necessarily blame
when
them
are they
for that one.
going to any kind of claims court, if any?
They haven't sent anything in yet. I have been trying to contact.
They might be trying to just scare you first. Maybe they won't find it worth it in the end, but that's a risk because that is a dollar amount where it actually might be worth it.
Yes, I agree. So
What
I've
was
been
the
trying
settlement amount
to,
they were willing to accept?
from the
in my country, when people make huge debts, even small ones in credit cards, they usually don't go after that. It's usually how things are here. I mean, they annoy the people, like they start calling and try to negotiate, but it's always terrible. And everyone here knows that already, so people just don't give a shit and keep denying for years, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 years. Because after 5 years of the debt you made, the debt is forgotten. It is what it is, okay? It's how things are here. I fucking hate that because I know nothing is forgotten. Someone has to pay for that. And probably are people like me that has no debts that ends up paying for that, So, I understand pretty much this. No physical threats, nothing like that. Light module, nothing like that. So you not pay your credit cards here, like they keep trying to get in contact with you all the time and try to renegotiate your debt. So everyone here is aware, it's pretty much aware already that nothing will happen after that. So people do debts on purpose with credit cards. And then they, I find that dumb, but people do that intentionally. And they just let that debt there for like 5 years or so. And the price keeps getting higher and higher for a lot of taxes that like monstrous taxes that the girls got added up to this. And they don't give a shit. They don't even bat an eye. They don't care about the debt getting bigger and bigger. And they just let it there. And after like 5 years, when it's already close to that, the bank calls you offering you to pay like what? 10% of the actual value that you actually got with them. Like if you got like 2,000 to spend, like if you spent like 2,000 on your credit card and your debt was like in 20K already because of the taxes, you end up like paying like 200. It's an example. Or in worst cases, even if you don't accept paying after that, like after 5 years, you don't have a debt anymore. You are forgiven,
National Debt Relief, their final offer was $1,000 a month, which I just can't do. And then when I call them separately, now that I'm detached from them, they want me to pay $4,000 up front and then pay it. But I don't have.
And then pay.
And then it'll be. And then it'll be settled.
Right.
They want me to
4,000 and it's done.
Yeah. They
what? That's incredible.
I don't have $4,000 to just give them and then it's done. That's not a payment.
No, I agree, but we can work to get to 4. Okay. We can work to get to 4.
By we,
that's
he
the
means
play.
you.
So we'll figure that out. Okay, here's the checking account.
Yeah, my checking accounts are pretty stupid. I have like 3 of them for no reason, pretty much.
What?
Everything
Yeah,
you
so-
do, your entire
you'll see everything.
existence is actually stupid.
Because
So
otherwise
pathetic.
that
Just
shit costs money. I don't got money.
Kind of, but the thing is, even with a monthly subscription, which every budgeting app has, because it costs money to connect accounts every single time, costs us money. The margins are not as good as everyone thinks. If it costs $15 a month, or like $7 a month if you do annual, but you save hundreds a month by budgeting, I think it's worth it.
I'm not saying in the long term, but when I'm looking at my bank account, I can't justify spending like $7, $10 on a app. Don't get me wrong. Is
you
it
can
stupid?
if it saves you.
No, you can't no, you can't send hours. You can't. You get to do that again, and you get a new credit card, or sometimes you are able to block your old one, and you probably not the old one. You get your old bank account, and they give you a new credit card and you start spending again.
You even 50.
And I
it saves
agree.
you 20. You make in margin.
And I agree it's stupid that I can justify a little
yeah,
knickknacks.
because you're going inside somewhere and getting $40 that you stopped at the place and just swiped your card.
Where was it?
Gosh, it's hard to say. We blacked it out for privacy reasons.
It's probably the grocery
doing some
store.
Venmo, maybe at $40 even. I highly doubt it. ATM would draw 43. Where'd that go? That would have paid for multiple months. 43 ATM.
That's weed.
There you go. Your weed could have paid for a budgeting app for 4 months. So fuck yourself. Bullshit excuses. Cope. Fuck off. You pathetic worm.
I mean, it helps me
Wendy's
with my
$35.38. Yeah, that's really good for your health for
I
someone.
didn't have Wendy's.
Well, you certainly did. You who can't remember anything because she's blazed and drunk out of her mind every day.
I am sober as right now.
No one believes that.
Oh, honey, if
everyday
I was drunk,
bullshit.
you'd know it.
Well, actually, no. So, okay, Wendy's was $10.63.
That makes more sense.
Every
I don't
day
remember-
was
still remember, though.
$35.38. Every day?
What's
every day?
I don't.
What is wrong with you? This is money. You
Like
don't
I'm
even know what's
supposed to
going.
know
You're
what
stopping
every
in. You're
day
getting bullshit for $6.
It was probably a gas station then. $6.
What were you getting?
It was probably Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that was coming.
Well, yeah, it's because one, Red Bull's like shit, to be clear. But this tastes 10 times better. It's not even comparable. 40 cents a serving. Make it at home just like you're meal prepping now.
Why are
Gamer
they
subs.
crying on the fucking...
That's a goony thing. I just gave you a random one.
I mean, I'll take it. Thank you. I
Well, yeah, it's
appreciate
40
you.
cents a serving. Get your free samples to figure out what flavor you like with code Calleb. Link in the description below, gamersubs.gg.
Propaganda.
And then when you figure out what flavor you like, just order those tubs and it's 40 cents a serving. So make your energy drinks at home like you do your coffee. It'll save you a lot of money, and it honestly does taste better. It really does. Every guest admits it. Many in the comments have already admitted it. Venmo, you're purchasing something through Venmo. $3 and a cent.
Sometimes, wait, how much?
$3.
$3 something. Yeah, I probably done something stupid with that. I don't even know what I would
good.
put on Venmo.
Almost like you actually have money that you could be putting
I get
towards
money
things, but you're
come
choosing
in and
not
go
to.
out through Venmo, so it could have been me using Venmo to fund my other bank account because it's a really confusing situation with
No,
my
it
bank
was a
accounts.
purchase.
Then it was some dumb shit. I don't even know. I don't
Dumb shit.
purchase
Who would've
anything
thought?
through Venmo.
Like McDonald's,
so-
$6.13.
Yeah, I did that. Yeah.
And then you stopped in the gas station, got some energy drinks. Like it's just like,
Yeah, and I like to go to the antique stores and those stupid thrift stores, and like sometimes it's only like a $3 Polly Pocket, but then I'll
you call me?
Polly Pocket.
What is this? What are we talking about?
You never knew a Polly Pocket?
What the
What's the fucking no? I don't. What are we talking about?
I was just asking. Did you not know Polly Pocket?
I don't know Polly Pocket.
Well, I have 50. So I have 50 of them. I'm trying to explain my Polly Pockets. So they're basically like a little compact
What
from
the
the
fuck is
80s
a Polly
that has like little cute
Pocket?
little dolls in them. I'm really into miniatures. I'm trying to explain with little cute little miniatures in there.
Doesn't she sound like Kamala sometimes?
Do not come.
God, I can't. Now I'm gonna have to go and watch videos of her and then hate my life. But like, I got my
Why are you so
Tamagotchis.
racist against her?
I'm not racist against
Why do you
her.
care if you sound like her?
Because I don't
What do
want
I
to be
sound
some
like?
dumb politician. I'm not against her views.
Oh, I can't believe she actually has a point. Wow, like it's the first smart thing she said in the entire program. Guys, look at this. This is. I wasn't expecting this, to be honest. I wasn't expecting.
I'm against sounding like a politician.
You just have the same nasally annoying voice she has.
Son of a bitch. Now I'm gonna be all self-conscious.
You should be. Okay, so a Polly Pocket.
Yeah, I got my Polly Pockets. They're like little mini dolls. They're super cute, and it's hard. It's
Polly
just something that makes me
Pockets.
happy. I know that's stupid, but then I got
Okay,
my
they sent me some pictures. Thank
Tamagotchis.
goodness, because you were not explaining this very well. Okay, they're very creepy, weird, and I don't understand it. Almost a little pedophilic of you. So,
Like little miniature dolls. Are they sending you the right ones, or are they
what the
sending you the
fuck?
big ones?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But it's a stupid, really stupid. You spent $70 on one of them, and you have 50
Yeah,
of
it
them.
was
Like,
from
what are we
the 80s,
doing?
dog. It was from 80s.
Who
It's
gives
a lot
You
stupid.
owe your family money.
It's just, like I said, it's just dumb impulse control. Like, we went to the thrift store and there was like over 150-year-old like sewing machine. And I know that's the dumbest thing ever, but
Well,
it's
you
like,
owe your uncle and boyfriend money. Yes, that is the dumbest thing ever, you selfish bitch.
yeah.
Go in and got some bullshit.
Yeah.
Went and got some bullshit. Total wine and more. Glug, 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 glug. ATM withdrawal. $280. Where'd that go?
Oh, it was probably from one bank to put into the other bank.
Via ATM? Not transfer?
Yeah, I was really dumb. I didn't realize I could
$20.
do that. So
You didn't realize
through
that at
banks I can
31.
I didn't realize I could use Venmo to transfer because if I transfer from one bank to the other, it takes like 5 days.
Oh, I f***ed that.
Yeah, so-
$20 Venmo. Who knows? Purchasing, I think it's an energy drink again. $13. Bullshit. Energy drink. Little Arc Thrift. Bullshit. Amazon.
Oh my god, I guess she's addicted to energy drinks like me.
I mean, it could be worse. I haven't bought boots in a while. I'm on recovery for
Oh my
buying.
But the difference is the ones she drinks are way expensive than the ones I drink.
It looks like an actual chode somehow. That's crazy.
I mean, Red Bull is way more expensive. I don't know there, but here it's way, way, way more expensive than Monster.
That's insane. What the fuck
Like,
is that?
They look like a chode?
Like a chode version of a boot? Absolutely. There's something weird going on. You got some energy drinks, got some energy drinks, or ATM withdrawal, Amazon, heirloom, antique.
Well, the cigarettes aren't even on that one because I
Party.
didn't smoke in January. At least I don't think so. Shit. I think when the car broke down, that's when I started smoking again. So at least there's no cigarettes on there.
Again, coping mechanisms. The moment something bad happens, you destroy your life. ASCP,
Oh, that's my esthetician insurance.
CF United. Go f yourself.
CF United.
Football?
United Healthcare.
Footy? Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
And then small management fee because you don't have enough money in there. Pathetic.
Yeah, so, yeah. But the
lot
US
of
Bank's the ones
transfer.
that are
Another,
weird because the US Bank...
another
Okay, this is
box
income and stuff, okay.
Yeah,
started
it's mostly-
forming.
Spotify,
I'm
HBO
just
Max.
waiting.
Yes.
Salon you're spending money on. Salon you're spending money on.
I don't go to the
you're spending-
salon. It's salon-centric. It's where I buy supplies.
Okay, then it is not $50 a month because that's $240, $240, $240, $240, $250.
240, 240,
What?
250.
Your margins are if that's so. Dude, this was all January.
Phoenix, so they charge me, that's my studio. They charge me $250 a week. And then it adds up to $1,000 a month. That's my studio rent.
That hit 5 times in 1 month, by the way, but yeah, that's brutal. Oh, the
So,
overdraft fee is $1,000.
so with the US Bank and that,
You got
yeah.
some waived, but still $1,000.
US Bank, because I don't know why I still have, it's a stupid reason I still have that bank account. I was told to jump ship from US Bank after I joined National Debt Relief. And then I switched over like 90% of my stuff. And then I guess I got lazy. So US Bank, something will take out of there and then I'll just fund it. So I usually don't ever, not ever, I had to happen, but I
I'll
usually
tell you
don't
what you
get
never
up.
fund your savings. It's $100.
Yes, for the US Bank one, I just keep it in there because for some reason they won't let me close it unless I am days away from
Okay, so
paying it.
everything's pathetic. Got it.
Yeah.
Understood. You can't do anything. You're incapable of anything. Wham, wham, wham.
I mean, I wouldn't say that.
I would.
I wouldn't.
Minimum payments without the LVNV, upfront payment, whatever. $800. What's your portion of rent again? $1,200?
14.
$1,400. Your portion of utilities? How much plus internet?
I do internet. And the 14's including utilities, but internet's 100.
You pay $100.
Boyfriend takes the energy and shit like that.
Okay. Income was 36. After you set aside money for taxes. Phone bill. How much?
I pay 64, but the Xfinity keeps trying to call me, and I covered under them, so I think I'm going to get it for free.
Now. Okay, well, I'll put a 64 for now until you figure that out. I'd also do helium for $15 a line. I guarantee you the coverage is good in there as long as T-Mobile is. Okay, gas, vroom, drive. How much a month now?
Now I would say like 80.
Car insurance?
Car insurance is 190. No, wait, 170. Sorry.
Necessary food, you can do $300 for yourself. Meal prep, meal plan, throw it to the grocery budget. TP fund, because you got extra weird things going on. $200. Anything else you need to survive, that's including your wine and weed and cigarettes, you freak. You put them in there. I'm not giving you additional budget for that, but I upped it so you can
You
put shit in there.
freaky.
Medical health care. How much on the co-pays and stuff on a monthly basis?
I have my pills. Those are 40
Okay.
a month, and then I pay, like I said, $100 for the neurologist, and then I'm about to have to start making.
Oh, that's in your monthly payments.
Yeah, and then I have to make when I go and get this test done next week. I believe I'll have to start paying them about $100 a month.
I'll put that in debt, making that debt now $900 a month. But and how much is that going to cost? So I can make it a balance.
I actually don't know yet. It's a 3-day long EEG, so.
Okay, well, we'll figure it out. $400. You'll just have to incorporate that. I'll cross it out for now. Bring it back down to $800. You'll just have to incorporate it. So medical debt, 40. Save subscriptions. I'll try to put 40. You figure it out. You have any pets?
No.
Anything else that needs to be in this budget that I have not taken into account?
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, and
So she will be able to save some money every month and she can pay the debts. But the thing is, the debts cannot keep increasing more than she actually is able to save, or otherwise it's meaningless.
you have money left over, so you can't tell me
I have money left over.
You have money left over. That's after
Didn't
you set
expect that.
aside 30% for taxes, by the way. You have $406 left over. We'll call it 400 to keep it even.
Jesus Christ. I didn't actually expect that. I was expecting you had to tell me I had to go bankrupt.
Don't have to. Might get you there quicker, but you haven't changed your behavior yet. And every single time something bad happens, you immediately destroy your life. So I don't know if you're someone I'd want to get a clear situation with. But that might be $300 a month because you might have a $100 minimum monthly payment. Yeah, I mean, I would pay your uncle and boyfriend back immediately, which you should be able to do in a few months. Call it maybe, what is that? 7 months, maybe 8 months, maybe. After that, save up $4,000 as quick as you can, which you could do in like a year or so, and depending on where your minimum monthly payments are like at that time. And that will allow you to pay off that massive collections thing. And then from there, you're doing that $600 until the national debt is paid off. So you're just saving up a fully funded emergency fund. Whole thing, I'd say about 3.5 years. So no, I would not do bankruptcy with that mathematical thing. Try to make more money, obviously, of course. And that will accelerate that process. But fully funded emergency fund, debt-free outside of your minimums to national debt will be 3.5 years. And that's not bad. Then you're
It could have been worse. Like, I mean, we saw worse situations like on the live stream that I did with Amber. It was way worse. Like the collab I did with her, it was a way worse situation, clearly. And on another react like that I did previously to that, it was always also worse. Actually, this was the least, like, of course, excluding how weird she is. Of course, like, this is the best financial situation I saw up until now. From this, from all the 3 times I watched Calleb Hama here, it's insane given everything. Yeah, I just want to remind you guys to join our Discord server. You can find the links on the screen or below. Support Foxu, support me because I'm so fucking doomed in Vtuber shadowban. So yeah, YouTube, like, it's destroying my channel literally. I have no words to explain that. I mean, I showed many times on Discord, and yeah, things are really crazy. I count with your support. Stay here. Before we go any further, I want to take this brief moment here to thank all of you, my patrons, for the incredible support to my work here on YouTube, and especially my 5-tail fox tier member, the Holy Ball, and to all of my 3-tail fox tier members, Wallany Wolf, Fanny Sylvie, Hit Himself, Chile Not Serious, Eustace the Useful, Zealous Isaiah, Ala Rosas, Max Tenor, Nugutino, Avery, Halcyonic Eder, and TV8. Thank you very, very much. You guys are amazing. Also, thanks to everyone that have been supporting me on Ko-Fi, Kick, and to all of my YouTube members. You can support this channel life and growth with just $5 a month and gain access to many perks. This is less than a burrito. Check out my Patreon. Link is in the description below. And that's it for today, my dear Fox Links. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.